live. Hello everybody and welcome to Encounter Roleplay. My name is Will, I'm a D&D sex icon. Welcome back, one and all, to another episode of Age of the Necromancer as we return to what can only be episode 5 or 6, depending on when I upload this to YouTube and check. 6, yes. Thank you, voice in the sky. We're back today, the full cast and crew, aside from Gillian, who is in Disneyland, which I imagine is pretty nice for her. She's on holiday at the moment, so we'll miss Gillian, but we can still do terrible things to her character, so don't worry. Let's go around the cast and crew, figure out who we are and who we're playing today. Let's start with Liam. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very well, thank you, and I will be playing Dante the Paladin, and now, Warlock.
Right.
Don't you eye roll. I saw you eye roll, Lauren.
No.
Amazing, amazing. Yes, a couple of things happened to Dante since last
yes.
we saw him. Last week he's taken on a new patron and has gained some pretty cool new powers. I should actually put that on the overlay. Yeah, Paladin, the Palalock, I suppose.
Palalock, I like it.
Yeah, okay.
Or War Pala.
The War Pala. That's good. We also have Senrith back with us today. Liam, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Christine. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I'm the original half warlock, half bard.
Right.
So, the OG of Jigsaw, the fiend. He's a human who grew up in the Feywild and is intrinsically tied to it. And now he's desperately trying to burn away the undead corruption, no matter what the cost.
Nice. Awesome. That is our good friend, the beautiful Oberon. We have the beautiful Pro Restarter back with us today. How you doing, buddy? Look at that beard.
I'm doing pretty good. Happy to be back. I hope you don't all die to this strange ex-girlfriend. I'm going to be playing Cindenaring, the Firbolg monk / cleric. But yeah.
Oh my god, I gotta change all the overlays.
Yeah.
He's been denying parts of his life for a long time. Maybe now it's time to bring it back.
Yeah, I like it. I like Walladin as well, suggested in chat.
Yeah, I prefer that
I
one.
like Walladin. So we got a monk cleric, a clunk.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Oh dear. Well, last but not least, we have Lauren of us today. How you doing?
Good. I also multi-classed.
No way!
Wow, everyone did.
I play Lady Georgiana Whitmore of Waterdeep, and she is a fighter / rogue.
Yes! Oh no, Nate was going to go fighter. We would teach each other.
I know, but I had to do it in his absence.
Sorry, he may come back. Especially if this character falls to evil.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I gotta change all these overlays. So we got.
I'm fine, look at me.
Just fire blazing from your very soul.
You're just like the most normal, Chris.
Barlock.
Barlock.
I
like that. Thank you so much to chat. Today's £40. How about some curses?
Oh, not again.
And so it begins.
Hasn't even begun.
I know it. It was going so well.
Like, I can't open doors. I'm scared of doors. What more with doors?
I've got teleporting underwear and an eye in my mouth.
Ooh.
Sildar plays coconuts when I walk.
That's the best thing. I'm sorry.
It's pretty
Dante's.
pretty damn great. Well, let's go round first of all. Start off some curses, but before we do that, let's remind ourselves what happened last time on the show. And here to give us our recap, Lauren, what happened last time on Age of the Necromancer?
Yes, I'm totally prepared this week. All right, so we charged back through the portal to go confront Thaddeus Yinth for lying to us, and then we got super attacked. It was bad. At certain points, Dante and Oberon left us. Me and Cindenarin were there for a while, just by ourselves. But it's fine because we were victorious, barely. Then we searched around his place, and I read his diary because that's what I enjoy doing. I really like reading boys' diaries. So I did that. And yeah, we found out some information about some kind of godlike being who controls life and death, maybe, and who hates the Yuan-Ti. So we're like, oh, this is pretty cool. But she may be bad. Anyway, So then we were kind of sick and tired of all the curses that had been happening every time we went through a portal. So we tried to get rid of them, which led to Dante doing something naughty with Auburn's patron. Anyway. So then we saw Thaddeus and a small undead army fighting the Yuan-Ti and Luskin. Liana tried to convince him to maybe not ally himself with creepy flesh monsters, but she was unsuccessful, and then she was very sad. Then we decided to attack him, but he escaped under the ground. We followed, found these huge obsidian doors depicting that same woman smiting Yuan-Ti. And then as Auberon opened the doors, he and Dante both heard Jigsaw, their patron, in their heads saying, "We're about to meet my ex-girlfriend."
Yes.
Boom. Recap. Boom.
Mic drop.
Ex-girlfriend.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Jealous.
So we're going to get into it here in just a few seconds as we're about to meet our Warlock patron's ex-girlfriend, which can only be a good thing, right? Thank you for the recap. You know who the characters are, but do you know how to interact with today's show? Well, if you're new, maybe you don't. Well, if you haven't followed yet, hit that follow button and join us. When we hit 20 followers, you guys in chat get to decide something which happens next as our Trickster Gods. And of course, here is the tweet for you guys, 20 retweets, and we'll have another viewer decision as well. And of course, you can donate to affect the game as well, as Raul Gamer has so demonstrated for us here in a moment. You can give players Nat 1s, Nat 20s, wild magic surges, and of course the curses are active all throughout the month of Halloween. So let us start off with that. Let's start off with our curses, my friends. You guys are in front of this big old door about to meet the ex-girlfriend of Jigsaw, the demon. So it's a D100. This is multi-class Monday. Yeah, I like that. Let's see. Oh, exclamation point curse. That's one I want. So, Georgie, what did you roll on that table?
44.
44.
44.
This is good. This is a good one. I enjoy this one.
Though I feel like it's not.
This is the prisoner's curse. You become indistinguishable in every way from a wanted criminal in whatever region you're in. If you leave the area in which that criminal was wanted, you become indistinguishable from a different criminal wanted there. So there is someone going around who looks very much like Georgie, who's been committing a whole lot of crimes. It's like it's a serial killer that's wanted in the area.
Is it just me though?
Yeah.
Is it just me? Am I the criminal?
It may well be.
I think it's someone else who looks like Georgie who's getting all the grief.
Yeah, who's getting the shit from me?
Right.
Yeah, it's probably just you.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, it probably is. Thank you to Irvin, donates £10 and says the first player to roll a 1 on any dice receives a Trickster God curse. Thank you, Irvin, I appreciate that. Cindenaran, what did you roll on that curse table, my friend?
I rolled a 58, I believe. Yes, I did.
58. You, my friend. You got this one over there at 12 hours. If the player does not repeat the last word of the spell twice on verbal spells, the spell fails. So you have to say, I cast Firebolt, I cast Invisibility, else it doesn't work.
And you do cast spells now.
This is starting to feel like a drinking game.
Yeah, you do cast spells now as you're a cleric. Yeah. The Trickster Gods always know. Senrif, what did...
48.
48. You... Ooh... The afflicted player perceives anyone looking at them or alone with them as having pitch black eyes and pale white skin. You also perceive that person's voice as a lich's voice. And you may begin to have hallucinations. So it's basically when you're one-on-one with someone, you're starting to hallucinate that they are perhaps infested with the voice of Jigsaw, your patron.
Or the actual necromancer we're trying to hunt.
Or perhaps the actual necromancer, who knows?
Like, there he is!
I found him! And last but not least, Dante.
I got a 4.
A 4, okay. The cursed individual makes involuntary howling sounds based on an interval of 1 to 5 minutes. If the curse isn't removed, you slowly turn from just howling into an actual jackal.
Oh god.
Yep, it's gonna be a good one. Okay, so you got some kind of like...
I'm just gonna howl every now and then.
It's like a werewolf curse. I like that a lot. All right, so the door is opening up before you, but you guys cannot yet see inside. I actually, unfortunately, have to run and deal with something real quick that's happening at IRL. Can you guys buy me 5 minutes? I unfortunately have to run real quick. Thank you, guys. Have a conversation. The door hasn't yet opened yet, and set the scene for us all. I'll be right back.
Cindenaran, what do you see when you look at the door, Cindenaran?
I see a black, void of all like kind of obsidian door, like huge in design, myriad of like inscriptions of a person being worshipped throughout the years. It's very strange. I say to you, let's go. It's good that we dispelled the necromantic trap that was on there, but it doesn't seem to be opening yet. Are you sure you did it right, Oberon?
I'm sure. This is it. Jigsaw is telling me that there is an individual behind this door who he's had a past with.
What kind of past?
An intimate one, I would assume.
Like, did it end well, though?
I'll ask him in a second, but
because of what?
You're
Sorry,
okay there,
what?
Dante?
Yeah, just a cough.
Just a cough. Okay.
Right.
Sounded more like a howl, but anyway.
Yes.
So yes, it turns out that
Because
they are.
if it didn't end well, I think I might actually really like her.
Oh, I see. Just to get a one-up on Jigsaw, is it?
No, I just think she sounds like a smart lady.
Oh,
Very, very discerning, you know, not that bad in comparison, maybe?
Well, if she was discerning enough, she would know that Jigsaw was a piece of work before she got with him. No offense, by the way.
Right, she could be listening. Best not to offend the goddess. Maybe.
Right.
Well, we're in an enclosed space here, so at least no matter what happens, we're all going to be trapped in here together. No catch of anyone leaving.
We all die together. It's great.
Sildar, could you just put the coconuts down, though, for a second? I feel like this moment maybe doesn't require them.
Okay, I was thinking the coconuts might add to the ambience.
I feel like in other settings and situations.
Not really.
Yes. You don't know us, Dante. It could.
You don't know me. Sorry about that, I'm back. The double doors open, and you hear Jigsaw say, "Oh dear, about to meet my ex-girlfriend." And there is a large open chamber before you, and kind of mist is pouring out from it. At the moment, you can't see anything inside. It is, pitch black in there, and it looks as though the mist is obscuring stuff as well.
Right.
This is always bad.
We think Thaddeus went in here?
Thaddeus definitely went down here. Whether he went through these doors, I'm not entirely sure, but it's the only... Well, he could have gone down one of those other tunnels. This place is like a maze of underground.
Are there tunnels? I thought it was enclosed.
There were tunnels running through the earth, but you wasn't sure if they were connected in particular to this one.
A resplendent offering.
Oh shit, and Vader chat donates £30. Hey, this is actually a good one for you guys. Magic items, can they be cursed?
Hell no! Oh, I'm going down that route anyway.
Listen to Will when he says it's a good thing.
Wait a minute, where's my sign?
Trickster.
I got so happy there for a second.
Well, yes.
No, it's fine. It's all good. So I would maybe we get a little closer and try to see through the mist. Oberon, you blew open the doors. Can you blow away the mist?
With thaumaturgy, perhaps. I'll make harmless gusts of wind to try and separate
Sure.
as much of the mist as I can. If it's not a perpetual effect, then hopefully it'll at least clear some of the way.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It clears open some of the mist which parts before you. You look into this large chamber, several hundred feet high. You think it really does have kind of born into the earth here, and you imagine that the top of the ceiling is very close to the actual ground at Luskan itself, so it's probably only a few feet underneath the earth at certain points within here where you've come into. You see that there are the same stone.
A resplendent offering.
It's sort of a £20 wild magic search for all. Fucking hell.
Oh my god. Everything's happening right now.
Oh my god. Just before we enter like the boss room, it's like
As you enter into this fucking room.
The mist is everywhere.
The mist
Is there
all
at least
over
a save point?
you. Yeah, you guys checkpoint here for sure. Alright, let's get this D10,000s. You see these same kind of like moving tapestries on the walls around you made out of stone as well. Very similar to the door itself. So, what's up Israel? What's up Kim? Alright then. Let me get up this wild magic table and see what happens as the mists pour over you. Okie dokie. So Oberon on the 8916. 8916. Ooh, is anyone bleeding?
No.
we check. I'm not.
Nope, I'm on full health.
Totally healthy, all fine here.
Okay.
We just sat and watched everyone else do stuff.
I'll just choose someone then. Okay. Dante, what did you roll, my friend?
I rolled. Oh, I thought you were gonna like curse me specifically with something then. 9,721.
9,721.
Super high.
Someone nearby must eat twice as much food as normal to survive. Who's feeling hungry?
I've just ate.
Alright.
Have you though?
Oh, in character.
Alright, Oberon, you need to eat twice as much in order to eat. You're eating for two now because you've got a demon inside of you.
That makes sense.
That makes sense, right? Yeah.
You got any rations before we take this guy on?
Yes.
Cinderella.
We're not fighting anybody. I'm sure she's very nice.
And I'm definitely not fighting on an empty
2651.
2651.
So high maintenance.
I'm hungry.
I wonder if he wants his
Second
ex-girlfriend
breakfast.
sacrificed to him.
So, Cinderella, if you come within 1 mile of an ocean, you begin to drown. Luckily for you, you've got a sea nearby. You don't have an ocean yet, but
No. That's my whole thing.
I know. He's a pirate.
Oh dear.
He was a pirate.
Yeah, I mean,
He left
this
those
is
days behind him.
This plays into my backstory. Wow.
Oh boy.
And Georgie, what did you roll?
I don't know. I'll look at it. 7384.
7384.
Nothing happens.
So you're like, where's all my stuff gone? Like you look down, like where's my all my stuff? And then you look underneath this nearby boulder, which has suddenly appeared, and you realize that all of your possessions have been hidden underneath that boulder.
That's a really strange one.
It's a very specific wild magic surge. Your possessions are hidden beneath a nearby boulder.
Dante, suddenly I've realized that I think someone's punking me because all my stuff is over there under that rock. Can you?
Yes, I draw my weapon.
Yes. No. Can you lift it?
Even with all the props.
You just lift it. I don't know. I don't want to destroy a goddess's rock.
All right, I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna take a
Silda, help him.
small charge. No, you keep your coconuts to yourself. And I'm gonna shove the rock instead of lift it, and roll it off.
I don't know how this happened, but I feel like it was Jigsaw's fault.
Well, I'm not surprised because no matter what happens with you guys, we always end up cursed. And
it's not my fault.
It's the nature of the
No
land.
magic.
This very land is cursed.
I believe we are not favored by the deities.
Put
That is
my
for sure.
thing back on. This is really weird. Oh right.
yeah.
I feel ready now. I
You've got your
feel.
whole wardrobe under here.
Yeah, that's like my extra clothes too. Like I don't know how. I'm actually very perceptive now. Suddenly.
Oh, that's where my maracas have gone.
No, still don't know. Please. No. I kick some dirt over them. They're not here. That's so crazy. They're gone.
That is strange.
That's so.
I could have
weird.
sworn I saw them underneath that dirt there.
No, it was probably the demon. Probably took them.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, demons do that. I hear.
Which demon? We don't know if this goddess is actually
Who's
really
it
a
nice?
deity.
No, just wolves. I'm sure. No biggie.
Is River donates £10. God damn it, Dante. Why did you say curse?
Oh, what? Miracles, healing, pretty flowers, fairy
Hey, there are
dust.
some good curses.
No, there
There
are.
aren't.
There is the curse of Chungus.
You're evil.
Just think, next week's the last. We just make it through
You
Halloween.
got one more.
We just gotta make it through Halloween.
That's
Every
when the death
we
curses
do.
happen.
Yeah.
So, who's got to roll for this?
Dante, you're off. Do 100.
Oh no.
You know who has to roll on this. Don't play coy.
I know.
Anyway.
I've got teleporting, underwear, all kinds of crazy shit. Why do I
Yeah.
need this?
40. You have. Ooh, this is cool. I like this one. The Curse of Extremes. I gotta change this one a little bit. It says whenever you would roll a die, flip a coin. But in certain scenarios, we're gonna flip a coin for you. If it rolls a heads, you get the maximum number possible on that die for your roll. If it's tails, you get the minimum number possible on that die for your roll. So in some
I
like,
never
certain
hit
ways-
anyway.
That's true, yeah. But it's 50-50 on some scenarios where it's like, you know, live or die, last death saving throw, you know. That kind
That
of
is
stuff.
like that idea that Jigsaw's like unlimited power sometimes.
Very occasionally.
I have yet to show you that I have powers to do with Jigsaw, but
I just think it's
They're,
funny. That's the agreement.
Yeah.
I actually want to talk to him in my mind.
As this door is taking forever to open.
Yeah.
So, but you have kind of opened the door and that you've
Oh,
like
right, I
you've
missed
you've
it.
got rid of
We've
some of the
gone
mist, right? Yes, there will be a Christmas table every year. We do some Christmas good stuff, and it's all good stuff actually, because Goblin Santa appears every time. He's a patron saint of Encounter Roleplay's holidays. But yeah, the mist part before you, you see similar more tapestries, which are coated along the walls, which look like they've been embossed and made from metal, and they're like this. You know, the walls are several hundred feet high, so whatever did this either had like construction work to get 200 feet up and make a tapestry, or is incredibly large. But the intricacy of the masonry speaks to an artisan's hand. And you, Oberon, and Dante sense with a growing discomfort Jigsaw within you. He kind of like shrivels back, and it's almost as though he's hiding. And you hear a voice kind of booming out towards you, which is, who are you? Jigsaw?
No.
Mm-mm.
Jigsaw, is that you?
I will look at Oberon and then shake my head.
Yeah. This...
No.
Yes, he's definitely here. Did
Not
you want
quite.
to talk to him?
What in all the layers of hell are
I
you
like her.
doing back here?
I will say
like
to
her.
Jigsaw, do we sacrifice her to you? Is that what you want?
I moved 20 feet away from Bob. From Chris.
You hear Jigsaw say, maybe it's best if we stay outside.
No, come on, Oberon, come on. Why are you guys backing up?
Because I'm a coward.
Oh, well, we did know that. It's fine. You can stand behind me for a bit. Not all the time. That'd be weird. Come on. I'm sure it's all fine. We'll just go in, say hi, ask what's up with the flesh monsters. She could
Yes.
be very friendly. I mean, you guys think,
Dancers.
yeah, you guys think he's friendly. Maybe she's friendly.
Oh, he's definitely not friendly.
Mm, I hope she's a forgiving goddess. That's
I'll look at Aubrey and go, of undeath, forgiving?
Well, life and death. Death can be a mercy for some people.
Focus
Undead.
on
Don't
the
forget.
death.
Death would be a mercy for us.
If she raises undead, that means she's like giving people a second chance, right?
Yeah, nice logic. Not, you idiot. Slap him around the back of the head.
Got him.
This is a very strange conversation to have all of a sudden.
In the presence of a god, yeah.
Come on, Cindenar, and you can stand up front with me. It's fine.
Right, that's where I want to be up front.
Well, I'm
Let's
not
go.
even. Oh,
Let's go.
all right. So are we going inside the door? I don't
We have
hear her
been.
coming. Are you coming out, or should we come in?
Come in.
That sounds great.
Okay.
No wonder why-
Oberon?
Can we leave the door
I'm
open?
gonna hook Oberon's hand in mine kind of forcefully and walk forward.
Some of us have no connection to this jigsaw person you're speaking of.
Get in
none,
here
zero.
now.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll leave the door open. Let the mist out a bit. It's a bit drafty in here.
Yeah. No wonder why Thaddeus worships her. She's just in a giant closet.
Oh my god.
Thanks for the donation,
Nice.
Evan.
Liana starts crying.
Ain't it true? So, yes, you step inside the still very kind of misty there, and as the mist part before you, you see at first what you think is like a marbled black floor, and then you realize what you're looking at is a very large scale. And another very large scale, and a connection of them as you look up towards the head of a black dragon before you. This thing is huge as well, and it is currently kind of resting halfway kind of up the ceiling on a ledge, and you see its kind of beady red eyes of the black slits looking down at you through the darkness, like LED lights piercing through the mists. Its membranous black wings are kind of folded back at this point, but you're under no illusions that this thing is incredibly powerful. And Jigsaw says, yes, I feared that this might be the case. I'll let
This is
you
your
do
ex.
the talking.
This is your ex, Jigsaw.
This is the form she has chosen to take, it seems.
I don't even want to know how this happened.
It's not as though you know what my real form is.
In my head, I picture tiefling-esque.
That's offensive.
Well,
Even to me.
if this goes bad, the power you lent me better work.
Yes.
Sure.
The black dragon looks down at you and says, "What are you doing here, Jigsaw, with these mortals?" You hear Jigsaw off a little bit and kind of recede, shrink into the shadows.
Wow.
Speak.
I'm silent.
Yeah, I'll let you do the talking. Victor.
I'll curtsy.
If I had missed a step, I'd be like, see you later.
Yeah, I say we travel with the one you know as Jigsaw. Me only recently. I've come
Yes,
here
very
not because of any connections you have, but to find out what's going on upon the current surface, and if you are to be connected with that current undeath and decay is happening all across the land. I'm sure someone as wise and as powerful as you must know of these deeds.
Of course I do, mortal. But what I want to know is what Jigsaw is doing inside of a mortal.
just being a jerk, really. Like a grade A asshole.
Right?
It's purely business related.
Oh, wait, she gets it.
No,
Yeah,
but thing is, Georgie, I agree with you.
right. No, I'm just telling her because he talks to you guys in your head all the time and you just leave us out.
I wish he didn't. I
So
only want him for his
I'm
power.
trying to express my feelings to a fellow lady right now, okay?
Yes, it's purely business.
Business. It's never business with Jigsaw.
Then what is
What is your angle?
Well, you must be
I wasn't
aware
talking to you.
Oh,
Are you talking to me or to the D?
I'm talking to that no good son of a devil, Jigsaw.
I'll look at Oberon and say, let him talk through you, because he ain't doing it to me.
I think
very well.
he's hiding because usually he can
Wait,
like,
what?
talk through their mouths or whatever.
I'll let Jigsaw take control temporarily, and so you can talk to her.
Yeah. He says, it's good to see you again, Gutra. What a surprise. Pleasant surprise to see you again.
He sounds
And
nervous.
you're so alive, which is a surprise. A good one.
Did you try to kill her?
She roars, "He did kill me!"
Oh my god, this is so juicy. I love it. So, like, why? Was it a bad breakup?
What have I got myself into?
Here's the thing. You know, I was a young demon, trying to find my way in
Right.
the world, and we had been together for several centuries. You know, going plane to plane, bringing death and destruction. We really were a
Right.
power couple of the underworld. But
Sure.
the problem is, after those centuries, we found ourselves that we were very different people from when we had first met to where we were then. And she
Oh,
says,
like our group. I totally
"You
get it.
said I'd grown fat."
Well, I can't blame him. Look at the size of you.
You had grown. Dante, please. I'll admit I made some mistakes. Mistakes! You will burn in eternity for what you did to me.
I think he
leaving
likes
me
fire,
there.
though.
Good point. You will freeze in eternity.
Freeze in eternity!
On the plains of ice for what you did to me, Jigsaw.
This is just awkward.
So did he only just insult your posture and your size, or was there more to
He
killing?
left me to die.
Oh, so he didn't kill you.
Oh, so he abandoned you. That's even worse.
He left me to die, and then I did die. I was killed. And then I had to be reborn again. It was this whole thing. And you only get a few of those, you know? You can't keep
Yeah.
doing that.
Right, sure.
I imagine it must be tedious.
Very, very tedious indeed.
I just relate to her so much.
Well, you
She's
know,
so-
I was really just trying to look after you, and so that we could both move on. It felt very final when you died. Really a good way to break it off and be very clear about how I felt by making sure that you were dead.
Oh, great dragon. I do believe this is nothing to do with me. So if you don't mind, I'm probably just
You
gonna...
have him
No, I'm-
inside of you, you Jigsaw apologist.
What?
Oh my
What?
god.
Let's take control of myself again.
Sneaky paladin.
Dante.
I'll turn to Georgie and say, what? What is your problem?
I have so
Well, I'm not
many problems, I
surprised.
can't even start.
I think you said quite enough there, Jigsaw.
Yes, I think so. Now, what we really need, Gutra, is for you to stop this whole powering the undead using your mighty powers for evil. Perhaps you'd like to go back to the plane of undeath. We could try again. She says, Try again. After what you did to me, I've spent an eternity here, finding out the planes which you so enjoy to manipulate. You think you can bring this world into the plane of fire as well, don't you, Jigsaw? But I tell you what, you can't. So I'm going to leave you with a similar fate to that which you left me. I banish you to the plane of ice. Thank you for the recommendation, by the way.
You're welcome.
It's a shame that I have to send you all there as well.
Oh, damn it.
I mean, you don't really have to.
Have to.
Oh, but I do.
Okay, see you later. I'm running.
We should go. We should go.
I've already started.
Dante, come back here. It's
No.
not a black dragon. It's not
See
a
you
god.
later.
You can take it.
Why is he only ever good at running? And I start running out.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
as I see him run faster than me, I'm like, damn it.
Spread out.
You
I'm the
see,
coward.
you see the doors just like slam shut with a
No.
boom.
I cast Thermaturgy.
We need the knock spell. Just
Oh,
open.
wait, how long did it take to open last time? Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah,
Right.
it
Spread
just slams shut, and you feel the mists growing very cold around you all. And she says, "Well, it's only fair that I give you a fighting chance, seeing as you are so kind to me."
We are very nice. People
Why
like
don't
us.
you show that you're better than Jigsaw by finding someone who's better than him and going out with him,
There
making
are
Jigsaw feel...
plenty of devils, I'm sure.
Too
Yes.
late for that.
Jigsaw, what do we do?
And
Portal.
Jigsaw
Yeah, portal.
tries,
Open
he tries to do something, but you feel the mist growing cold around you, the iciness kind of going inside of you, and you feel yourself being teleported away from this place, being banished away from this plane of existence.
No, we stand and fight.
And as you guys are kind of caught in the mist, just like, how do we get out of here? A few moments later, you find yourselves in an icy wind blowing across you guys. It's freezing cold. You're in some kind of cavern, like an ice cavern. And around you see like an entrance from where there is some light coming from. It looks like there's like a snowstorm outside. On the ground are weapons, look to be magical weapons, which have a symbol upon them. The symbol of a black dragon upon them. Her gifts to you. To maybe assist you to make the fight fair, and you have all your possessions with you as well. You have no idea which part of the world you're in, or indeed if you are in your world.
Right.
Did we
If I
just
did-
go to another plane again?
I punch
I don't know where
Oberon in
we
the
are.
face.
Yeah.
I punch him in the face.
Mm,
Who?
Yo,
Me?
you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I punch you in the face, and I was
I had to
like,
give you a fire gem as well, but
I don't want your gifts.
We don't want anything to do with him. I start slapping him.
It's the reason you're...
Guys, I'll get in the way.
it's
Stop
not
it.
just me. It's the Warladin over there as well.
What? I'm still a Knight of the Tempest. I still have my Oath of Vengeance.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
just-
slap him too.
I'm just being granted power. Oh, why do I keep doing that?
Sildar,
Yeah.
can you slap him too?
Yeah, Dante's
Yeah,
always the
okay,
first one
okay,
to run.
okay.
Yes, get him.
Gives you a slap. Go better.
I don't even move. It doesn't even move me.
Okay,
She hits harder than you, Sildar.
he's bad.
really
He's in a bad
don't.
place. Okay, we're in some kind of ice caverns.
I'm gonna slap the coconuts out of his hand. Stop it!
Damn it! Those are my last coconuts. I don't
You
think
know,
I'm
I've had
gonna
enough
find
of
any
it.
around here.
It's probably for the best, darling. It was giving me a headache like every time you did it. But I love you. I love
All
you.
stop slapping each other and try to figure out a way to survive this.
I'm not
I just-
slapping Cindenar and I'm not slapping Sildar or Liana Oberon because it's not their
No,
fault.
but you slapped Dante, and then Sindarin slapped me, and then Dante slapped
Oh, do you
Sildar. Now
feel left out? I'll slap him.
I turn Oberon upside down and I'm just holding him upside down.
Who's gonna slap
Hey,
you?
hey, hey, I'm
No
gonna
one's
shove.
slapping me.
I'm gonna shove Cinderar out of the way. Leave Oberon alone. Look, we've had our differences, but now we are friends. I understand his need for power now.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Paladin.
God.
Right,
Okay.
Jigsaw, where are we?
What are we told? We don't use the P word.
Paladin. 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 Paladin.
I
This
could
is
use
not how we survive this. Stop lying.
I could use
You're
the
not
C
murderer.
word.
What? What did you say?
Oh,
Enough!
I'm hiding behind Oberon. I'm probably bigger than him, so it's not gonna
We're
work.
probably in the 9th level of hell, and all you have to do is bicker with each other.
What else is there to do?
Well, I'm
Can
gonna
you
melt
make it-
this place to puddles. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna look at the weapons
Oh.
angrily.
So we drown instead of freeze. Well done.
At least it'll be warm, and rather than freeze.
Did you say there are magical items on the floor?
I'm
There are.
looking at
Yes, that's what I've been going towards right
I'm
now.
very perceptive now.
God, I'm holding you upside down.
Yeah, he's holding you. Keep him there. Keep him there, Cinderar, until he is shamed appropriately.
So as you guys check out the items,
Yes. What's here?
you see basically there are swords lying on the floor. There are long swords, and
I like pointy things.
they have the symbol of this kind of black dragon upon them, and they have what seems to be a kind of fire connection.
Cool.
Seemingly to keep you guys warm. Not like flaming damage.
Oh,
But
no.
when you hold it, you sense like a warmness all throughout you, which potentially will help you when you're exposed to the cold elements. Jigsaw will say, 9th level of hell. No, this is the 57th, I believe.
Okay.
Is that many?
Oh, there are a lot more than that, but pretty sure this is 57. Could be 56. It's been a while. We honeymooned here for a little bit, but didn't stay very long. Doesn't really suit my whole aesthetic very well.
I can imagine. What
Yeah.
weapons are there for everyone? So longsword and
They are long swords, yep.
all of them are longswords.
To
Okay.
a person, yeah.
I'm assuming it's just to resist cold or like the weather.
I don't know. Can warlocks use longswords?
Well, I can.
Doesn't matter.
Sildar can. He can hold one, and then I can hold him.
If we are to survive this place, maybe it's best that we hold on to them.
Thank you.
Do we
for
have to attune to them?
Thank
Do
you
we
for the
know?
donation, Evan. No, you don't have to attune to them.
Oh, I don't. Okay. Wow. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
going to continuously holding mine then.
In that case, yeah, I'll turn to Cinderar and go, if we are to survive this place, I suggest you take this anyway. It'll probably become useful in the coming battle. I hand him like this red like gem to attach to his core staff.
Do not
I-
accept anything.
Even before you say that, I just drop him and I say, I don't want anything from you.
Listen,
Aww.
it
What
will
about
do
me?
Fire damage. Where do you think we are right now? A plane of ice? This is going to be useful.
Don't trust him.
I'm sure it would, but I don't want nothing from you.
Cinderar, will you accept it from me? I'll pick up the sword and go to hand it to him.
I just scoff at you. I snore and
This is my new best buddy.
Sildar.
Buddy.
Sildar.
Don't, Sildar.
Yeah,
Don't.
what?
Do you want to die down
Can you do me
here?
a favor and hold and hand this to Cinderar because he's being stupid? Here you go.
Sildar.
No.
Don't.
No,
Nope.
I'm not doing it because you're telling me I just don't want to.
Fine, I'll have two
I made
swords.
up my own mind.
Yeah.
I already made up my mind about that before it even happened.
Look. You'll definitely want it, Cinderar, when you start to freeze to death outside.
No, I think we're talking about two different things. There are the swords, right? And there's some kind of fire gem that Oberon tried to give him. We're fine holding swords. We're not attaching any fire gems from Oberon.
Got it.
Why not? You've got that fiery crossbow.
Yeah, and I think I figured it out. And as you'll notice, I did not use it to shoot at Thaddeus. And until
did
we
you
work
shoot
out
at?
exactly what's going on,
What did you use
You
to
guys-
shoot at Thaddeus?
my normal crossbow,
The one that you swapped in the museum?
I didn't know. We just pulled it out real quick.
No, we did the old
I did.
switcheroo.
I
No,
did
we
swap
didn't.
it, yes.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah.
Yep. You do not have your original
No.
crossbow.
I did do that. I'm sorry.
I'll say sneaky Jigsaw.
Yeah, he's very sneaky.
He's given you a great boon here. I suggest using it. What are you gonna?
Yeah, well, maybe when you can, remember who the hell I am, I'll start. Maybe when we get out of here. I don't know. I'm flexible.
It's the same principle for everything here. We have to play dirty if we are to win. The world isn't playing fair, so neither can we.
It seems that the cards were stacked against us from day one, and this is why I accepted his power. We need more power if we are to win.
I understand Oberon's decision, and I accept it, but you, Dante.
Why? Why me? Why is it any different from Oberon?
Guys, can we stop the bickering? We need to not freeze to death and get out of here somehow.
Oh, I'm fine as I hold the longsword.
Yeah,
Well, how long do you know that's going to work for?
I don't know.
Right, so we should probably figure a way to get back, save the world, and not spend years here.
Yep.
Do we even know how long time works? This place?
Oh, Sildar.
Is there a visible exit to this cavern?
There is indeed, yes.
All right.
I start heading towards it.
Okay.
Not gonna use that crossbow.
So, you head upstairs. And Oberon, you're going first, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a Wild Magic Surge from Strider Heap.
Oh, hey, Strider.
Okay. Was that the one from earlier?
That is a new one.
So you
That's
say
a
there's
new
some
one.
stairs?
No, they're not stairs. It's just a natural icy cavern floor leading up to what looks to be a kind of surface.
6828.
6828 reads... Oh, wow. Target vows to forego all magical healing for 1 full year.
Are you kidding me?
Didn't say that it doesn't work on you. It says that you vowed not to use it.
Yeah, so you've made a...
Just after talking about using whatever power necessary. Actually, you know what? Screw healing powers.
Maybe you feel guilty in your heart.
Give it all up for more power.
As you step up here, you find yourself in a large, a large pool is before you, I suppose, like an icy pool. Inside of which you see that there is a blue dragon. It's looking at you. It's huge. It's got blinking white eyes, and it looks very surprised to see you. You realize that the waters that it's in are very hot. As there's steam bubbling up from it. All around you is an icy plain of whiteness, and you've just kind of come out of this little tunnel rather unexpectedly. Jigsaw says, "We have about 5 seconds before it realizes that we're food. I suggest we run."
Yes. Don't have to tell me twice.
Dragon blinks, blink, and then it's like...
Are we fighting this or are we running? Is there another
We're running.
It's time to roll initiative.
No, Scooby-Doo it.
We just want to be the Scooby Gang again.
It's time to be the Scooby Gang again.
I think we're done running.
Remember all our shenanigans. Oh my god, that's the worst initiative roll.
Can't run from everything, Dante.
Oh, you can.
A quick question, Will.
Yeah.
Do I have to be using the sword in order to get the warmth? Or
You have to just have it
have
on your person, yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I can't actually use long swords.
Yeah.
You run to the ends of the earth, you'll eventually go back in a circle on yourself and then run straight back into the enemy.
Josh, if you use the longsword, it just means you don't get your proficiency to hit.
Yeah, no, but I can't use any of my monk stuff because it's not a monk weapon.
Ah, yeah, good point.
Yep. We're gonna roll for this guy. Thank you for all the donations that have led to this great moment, my friends. I love it.
Good.
I love it. It's a 5. It's a 5.
Oh, we all go before it.
It's
That's
good.
probably just as well. You sense the swords with the kind of black dragon magic on it just glow a little bit, like the insignia on it glows as it comes close to the dragon. Feel it surging with power. Dante, what did you roll in your initiative?
18.
Oberon?
9.
Cindenarin?
23.
23. Georgie?
6.
Ooh, okay. So we've got Sindara going first, we've got Dante going next, Oberon on a 9, Georgie on a 6, and the Blue Dragon on a 5. So Sindanarin, this thing is about 40 feet away from you, it's blinked, it's just roared, and it looks like it's ready for dinner. All around you see kind of icy plains.
Nice. So there's only icy plains, which okay, I'm trying to see if I use a longsword, do I get my monk stuff? But I don't think I do.
Just for simple weapons, I think.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep my quarterstaff out because I can't use any of my monk stuff with it. And I'm going outside. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to run it with my quarterstaff. I have a 45 feet of movement, and it's like, we need to take this thing out now, or it will kill us as we run away. And I just start running towards it like.
Nice.
And I don't flip, so I want to follow my ass, and I will try and quarterstaff it with the magic quarterstaff.
All right.
I crit.
Holy mackerel!
That's
Nice.
good.
All right. So whilst the long swords are equipped on you guys, this creature is vulnerable to your damage,
Nice.
which is the fight evener which Gutra, the black dragon, has given to you guys. That's
Is that all damage?
It is.
Oh, so like an Eldritch Blast would do double.
Correct. Unless it is immune to a type of damage or resistant, in which case it cancels out, right?
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah, so with that, I'm gonna use my key, do a kick. 19, is the 19 hit?
19. It's not gonna hit.
Oh
Shit.
my
Try
god.
again.
Oh my god.
21.
21's a hit.
Okay, so
Right.
it's
Somewhere in that bracket.
it's laying down, but can I knock it prone? Is that a thing I can do? Well,
Let's see if it's immune to that. Don't see anything that says it can't be knocked down.
okay. DC 15 dex save.
It'll use one of its legendary resistances.
Nice. So
Good.
I use let's see, we're here with again my quarter staff 28.
Yeah,
and,
28's a hit.
and with that I use my other key point to try and do a stunning strike. So it's stunned until my next turn, and that's a Constitution save. DC 15.
Constitution save, DC 15. Let's see what this guy's DC is. Oh wow, his con is good. It's a +6.
Fail,
Nat
please.
20.
Oh.
Hey, better a nat 20 on a save than a nat 20 on an attack roll.
That's true. Yeah, and that's my turn. I'm just like harrowing it with my quarterstaff, just like in its face, like, hurry, do something. And that's my turn.
Not our turn yet.
Alright, let's Sidanaran rushes in, manages to get some good clubbers on with the dragon, which kind of. Dante, it is your turn.
Okay, so you say it was 30 foot away, yeah?
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay, so I'm going to run diagonally away from the group, but make sure that I'm within 30 feet when I end my turn, so that if it uses its breath weapon, I'm not clumped up.
Okay.
And then I will bring my hand up and fight and go, Jigsaw, it's time to show me what you've given me, and then cast Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Stealing my thunder, bro.
Did I cast that twice?
Yeah.
Natural one.
What
happened to the natural one?
One magic
Unlimited
from
power
Earth, then.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
God damn it. Never do anything.
Amateur. You don't know how to control Jigsaw's power.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are weird.
You're going to need to do a little better than that, Dante. This thing's gonna fucking kill us. Jigsaw says, I'm not in control. Oberon, it is your turn.
What was there? Something like what was it?
From Earth, then there's a curse.
Oh, there's a curse because you rolled a nat 1, Dante.
Oh, God, yeah. What was it?
Roll a D100.
100.
That's right. They just get cursed. Excellent. All right.
Dante is a curse machine.
Yeah, let's see this curse first of all. Then we'll get to Oberon's turn at D100.
Ugh.
90. Oh, nice and high. Nice and high now. 93 for Dante. Ah, the curse of the wallflower. The player is hard to notice and is constantly forgotten or ignored, even by their own party and close friends and family. You get advantage on your stealth rolls, but disadvantage on your charisma rolls.
Oh, that's cool. So I've now got normal stealth rolls instead of disadvantage.
Right, you got now normal stealth rolls. It's kind of good, right?
Okay. I like to go unnoticed, at least. That way I won't get hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
No dragon can see me.
The question I want to ask is, do
Yes.
I wall of fire us or around us, or do I wall of fire around it?
I know.
What is okay? Who's up?
I can create a radius of wall of fire, and it can go around us to protect us.
I mean, it can fly.
Yeah. Yeah, it can fly.
Yep.
You do you.
So I'll do it around us then. Okay. I run forward and try to position myself so that when I cast this wall of fire, the ring is on the edge of it, so it's standing on that ring basically when I cast this.
Also, Faintest Stride Heap gives me a nat 20. Don't go easy on him.
Oh my god, are you joking?
Strider.
What is this? Some sort? I don't even know what type of dragon this is, but I'm pretty sure we're fucked.
It's
Dex saving throw.
doesn't look like he's young. Dex saving throw from the Dargon is nat 20 again. Sorry, roll like a boss. Yeah, yesterday when we recorded Turn Cloaks, I rolled like 6 nat 20s in a session. I'm not kidding you. I'm on fire. I'm on fire today.
You are. Have 5d8 of fire damage.
Aha!
Half.
Aha! Nice. 28.
Does it seem to be weak to fire?
Let me check. I mean, it is already.
It is. But did that
So
mean
vulnerable?
does that mean
Let's see if it's
quadruple damage?
vulnerable to that. I don't believe that they are. No, it's not vulnerable to fire.
Okay, but so it takes 18 fire. All right.
Ah, that's fair.
Yes. And there's a ring of fire around us now.
Yep. Perfect.
And
Perfect.
I'm about 30 feet away from Georgie, and yeah, that's it. I think.
Holy
Why did you
shit.
mention-
Today's £8. 4 advantages
Oh,
to the DM. Everyone in the party gets a disadvantage as well. Thank you, Evan.
Well,
Wow,
guys are
rip
fucked.
TPK.
You guys are fucked.
Bye, guys.
Sorry, I got to back up later. I'll just play
20
Nate.
feet in diameter. Okay, so I'm like on the edge of this fire of ring of fire. So I'm like 20 feet away, whereas Georgie's on the other side of it.
Alright. Very cool.
Trying to keep his distance from us.
Yeah, okay. Georgie.
Yeah, I will. Is there? Because we came out of like a cave. Can I move back and kind of duck inside the cave?
You got to go through the wall of fire, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Create
it's
a ring
circling,
of fire, 20 feet in diameter around me, Cindernaran, and
Fire.
I'm not within 20 feet of you, by the way. I'm
No.
40 feet away.
I walked. I said I ran forward using my movement and then created the ring on the edge. So you're
Nice.
fighting this thing, and the ring of fire is on it.
Nice.
So
Okay.
you're inside of it as well.
Who's in? Why?
Because if it comes in, then it takes another load of damage.
Oh, I don't understand. I'm having trouble picturing it.
So,
But-
Yeah.
group of you are in a circle. There's a ring of fire around you.
Okay.
So, like, you're trapped in there, but the idea is that the dragon can't get inside there as well.
And the dragons hop over the actual ring.
Yes.
Right.
It's
It's
damaging
getting
him.
burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dante is the only one outside of it because he said he ran diagonally.
Yeah.
Yep. I will draw it for you if you want.
Maybe. Okay, then I guess I'll shoot it.
Yeah.
I mean,
You got disadvantage on this attack roll.
oh, cool. So disadvantage 19, but I will use a precision die.
All right.
Ugh.
What is that?
Position for the
So it hits.
That is a hit, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna just erase that. Okay, there we go. And then I will shoot it again. Because that's what I do. No, that definitely doesn't hit. Okay.
Nope.
So just one. This is great. This is going. Oh wait, I'll use my advantage from Anna.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I still have that. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. This is fine. Yeah, everything's good. 26 will hit.
26 will hit.
Okay.
Okay, Jose.
All right. Oh, is someone next to the dragon? Cindenaridus, so I get sneak attack.
Yeah.
1d6 plus
Yeah.
fire, so that's 3d6 plus let's have it make a wisdom save.
Grant fucking Ellis, 9 pounds, 3 crit fails to the cast. Evil, bad boy Grant. Alright.
What does that even mean? Like, is that 3 ones?
Yeah, 3 nat ones.
Yeah.
So I've already got disadvantage, and then they're both going to roll 1, so...
So does that trigger the other thing?
No, I get to decide when you roll that one.
So it needs to make a wisdom save.
Alright, he will. He'll have advantage on it because of
Why
my first advantage that I'll use up.
You could
there.
roll real bad though.
I could roll real bad. I could give that a go.
It would be cool if you did that. I would appreciate it. I think everyone would appreciate
Fade
it.
Irvin, Georgia roll me a wild magic surge. You hit the dragon.
God damn it.
It's fun. Let's see. What is the wisdom of a dragon? Oh, I need +3.
I like to imagine it's all our bickering that's put us on tilt.
Oh, even with advantage, he rolled an 8.
Ooh. So he's frightened of me.
Nice.
Aren't dragons immune to... Well, I don't know.
I don't think they
Georgie's
are.
a special case.
I mean, he could use legendary save. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
come on,
You
play.
could just resist it.
I'll allow this one. He's still got 2 resistances to use, so.
Yeah.
So he's frightened of me until the end of my next turn, which is exciting.
Yeah, let's see if he can be frightened. I mean, I've been
know.
conditional immunity. No, he's not immune to being frightened. I guess, yeah, he probably would just use the legendary resistance on that because he does want to kill you.
Aw.
Yeah, sorry. He's only got 1 left though.
Yeah, it's good to run them out.
Yeah, you got.
Okay.
It's all about running the boss monsters out there.
The first round of damage is 37.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll use action surge.
Mhm.
And I'll do it again.
So you got
Okay.
disadvantage. No, you don't have disadvantage.
No, I already used it.
Georgie, did you add your D6 in that as well?
Yeah, 2d10 plus 3d6 plus 1d8
Oh, okay.
plus 14.
Ooh, this wild magic surge is good for you. The
Is
next
it?
person to wound you suffers 2 times the damage inflicted.
Hey!
Oh,
that's
boy.
cool.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
That is really cool. I like it.
Awesome.
It actually helped them out there, Evan, because the target is Georgie. So the next person to wound a target, Georgie, suffers 2 times damage inflicted.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah, so
I
rather
understand.
than when you hit the dragon, you take the damage when the dragon hits you.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Cool. All right. So then I'll shoot it again. Do I want to try sharpshooter? Sharpshooter's fun. It's a dragon though. It's hard to hit.
It's
I'll
like
try.
20, it's either 20 or 21.
Yeah,
AC.
it's 20 or 21. Ooh, I'll just do normal.
With that curse, we should run and fire like a god or something, just make him do like 100 billion damage to itself.
So both hit. Both hit. So that's another 2d10 plus just the fire because it's no sneak attack that time. And
You're right, the 2, yeah.
and let's do it again. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. 17.
Yeah, that makes it. Okay, so just 30 more points of damage.
All right then.
And then I will stand here because I'm in a ring of fire. Oberyn. I glare at him though.
All right then. So that takes it from Geordie's turn to the dragon's turn. Ha ha ha! Yay! So discharges his lightning breath. Dexterity saving throws from everybody except for Dante rolls in that one, Oberon rolls in that one, and Cindenarin rolls in that one.
oh shit, son! That's a mean way of using it. Where's my sign?
As a monk, though, I have evasion, so I still take half.
Hey,
Is this a cone then?
Oh, wrong one.
So
Is this a
Georgie,
line or a
Can I
cone?
make a dex save, Will?
it is a 120-foot line.
If I draw your attention to the map, which we've
Oh,
previously
yeah.
drawn,
Oh,
you'll
yes.
see that I am standing to the side.
Fuck him.
So I make a dex save, Will?
Dex saving throw, please. Yeah.
Okay. Bad. 10.
I love monks.
10 is a fail. All right. So.
We all fail together.
Well, yeah, we all have natural ones on this, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, afraid so.
So does that trigger the other thing?
It does. Give me a second here, and I'll get to
I
that.
thought it was just the next one.
Don't try to use logic.
No, it was. I remember hearing it. It was the next person.
Yeah, I
to
believe
roll
it is
a
the
one.
next. I believe it's the next attack against Georgie. The creature receives twice the damage it does.
Oh
to
yeah,
Georgie.
that triggers that shit. Yeah.
So,
So many. triggers.
you guys are gonna take 95 lightning damage. However, the creature takes twice that. Thanks to the wild magic surge, so he takes what's double 95, 180. That math?
And is that because
We're
it's
all
coming...
out.
And another question: because it's coming from Georgie, does that
190.
technically make it weak to it? It's vulnerable to all our damage.
So it deals. So it's 95 times 2, but it's vulnerable to it because you got the sword on you. So 190 times 2. It takes 380 lightning damage from itself.
As it surges through me.
As it fucking.
Unlimited power.
At this point, the dragon has taken 628 points of damage. That's ridiculous.
But we're all out.
But so is the dragon.
Oh my god, so I survived.
It's a
I
fucking.
know, in
You're
reality,
awake! You're awake!
It's a fucking
I'm
suicide pact.
Two of the Vistas here.
You've two of the vistas. Nice.
60 temporary hit points. So I'm on. That breaks immediately, of course, and I take 35, I think. Yeah.
Oh man,
Holy
you shouldn't have wasted it because I actually have a thing to get you all back up instantly.
I'm out. Like,
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I got it.
Back in a short rest.
That's incredible. So the dragon just discharges this huge fucking breath of lightning, and it like ricochets back from Georgie off the sword, and the dragon just takes this huge hit as it's in the water, and of course the lightning damage just goes all through the water, charging it, and the dragon just and this huge beast is fucking shocked and crisped, burnt alive, and dies where it is.
Told you,
Oh
man.
my.
Let's go
Oberon
fight some
turns-
gods right now.
Oberon turns into fucking ice, and the rest of the party are thrown down to the ground as it, like crispy like the dragon is.
I think I'm okay actually, because I only take half because I'm evasion, so I take like what 47 damage.
Sure, yeah, you got evasion on that, right?
Yeah, I have evasion.
Oh
and
man,
monk, so I'm off.
both Oberon and you ruined my moment. Never mind.
help me, god damn it.
I will, but there's no point using the spell I had because there's only one of you. It targets 3 people.
I
Yeah, but
refuse to heal Georgie.
Liam,
Because
it's
I've taken a vow to not use healing magic.
Okay, I walk up to. As soon as this is done, I'll yell at Oberon, "Put down the firewall now!"
I 6 seconds pass as I'm incapacitated on the floor, and then I get up and drop the spell.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll run over to her and give her a level 1 cure wounds.
Oh.
Didn't even try to roll it, but oh,
it
it just gave me an error straight away.
cool,
Like-
cool.
Dante?
So 5 hit points. At least you were up.
Alright.
Ow. Guys, did you? The lightning, it
I
went
saw.
through me. It went through me, and I'm back. How's my hair?
What was that?
How's my hair?
It's
Terrible.
gone.
No, it's
Terrible.
not.
Standing on end.
Feel it. Is it frizzy? Do I have flyaways?
Part of it singed and frozen to the ice.
Oh.
I imagine it's like a Rick.
Rick and Morty, yeah,
like
yeah, very
Hermione,
Rick.
like Hermione when it like.
Yes.
Ah!
Yeah. So you see that that this dragon is definitely dead, like roasted in the waters in which it was living in. It's fucking ancient and huge, and only the sword seems to have been what saved you. from
No,
that.
I feel like I contributed.
Yeah,
What
I mean,
did
you did
you
your
do?
bit. You know, you put in your work.
How did you reflect that? That was
I don't know. I don't understand magic.
As I watched from outside, it looked like pure luck. It just seemed.
No, it felt totally intentional.
Oh, okay.
All I know is I had to dodge that lightning twice. It was not fun.
Oh,
That is the single most painful experience of my life. I was just electrocuted.
yeah, to death, 100-0.
Yeah, pretty much.
Still does like burnt to a crisp on the floor.
Silver.
Oh, you're okay. Your hair still looks really good.
Oh, thank God. Small mercies.
yeah. This is so true. That would have been a TPK without the wild magic.
Yeah, that.
I mean, actually, I was
For
going to
sure.
use.
I mean, I had a nat 20 to use and 3 advantages. The creature makes 3 attacks.
Yeah.
A nat 20 would have.
No, we were.
I mean, what would happen? It would have been my turn next. I would use aid to get you all back up, but
Right.
then he would have just want to eat you again. Like, I don't know.
Thank you, Stryborg, for the donation. We'll get to that in a minute.
It would have given you 5 HP, and I would have been like, "Please live."
Please.
So funny.
Oh my
Too many
God.
magic surges spoil the broth.
Guys, we need to hold these swords and we need to go back in the cave and take a short rest.
I'm
maybe-
fine.
You know, that's so great for you, Dante.
Somebody carry me.
Yeah. I was just a vessel for lightning. It's not enjoyable. I insist on a rest while we
Very
figure
well.
out what's happening.
Sure.
All right, we'll head back in and tend to our wounds.
Good question. Has the dragon fallen into the ice, or is it like still kind of out?
In the water.
It's in the water, yeah. So you could like retrieve it if you wanted. The pools look warm.
Ooh, we could have a spa day.
With a corpse.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty normal for us.
I heard dragon blood has great, properties for the face.
Yeah?
Face mask.
Oh, Auburn, you don't remember our last spa day, and that makes me really sad.
I'm afraid not, sadly.
I just feel like if you did, you'd be a better person.
I'm sorry, Lady Whitmore.
I think.
That's what you're sorry for. Oh. Okay. I wanna rest.
Okay.
Where do we wanna rest, guys?
Go back in the cave. We'll take
Okay.
a breather. I need to talk to Oberon.
Back to our safe place.
Don't talk out loud where we all can hear you.
Is that really necessary?
Yes.
Then I do not wish to talk to Oberon.
Oh, I guess then you're not talking to him. Come on, Oberon. We're going rest.
Okay, I'll go inside.
Drag
and start
Sildar's
bandaging.
body inside.
No, he's fine. He's walking.
The dragon is. Oven's like dragon's definitely crispy. Could be used for food.
Oh yeah.
Dragon sandwiches.
Do you want to drag that thing in there, Cindenarin?
I will use my
Yeah.
greatsword to cut off like a toe.
Yeah.
Nice. Is
That's like
it,
sandwich.
is it like deep in the water? I have to like pull it
No,
out. or
you
is
could
it
pull it out. You could
It's
cut
huge,
bits
right?
off and pull it out.
Yeah, I was joking when I said drag it. I was like,
I mean, like, sure. I don't know, even with my 18 strength, if I could be able to drag a dragon that big, but we
No,
can try.
for sure.
I mean-
not. You'd have to. You can cut bits off and
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
just
say
like
like,
tasty bits.
as I walk over there with my apron on, I'll say to Cindenarin, what's your damage? Thigh, leg, breast?
I'm a breast man
where
myself.
did the apron come
Okay, like, I'll try to carve out a chunk.
from? Where did the apron come from?
I don't know, I found this. It was...
Wait, is that Georgie?
Well, basically, all I did was turn my surcoat inside out, so now it's white. So it's like-
Dildar has an apron. I don't have an apron.
That's true, he does.
I'm pretty sure it's a painting apron.
It is a painting.
It
apron.
It is.
He's
So-
very talented.
Can I try and
go.
like harvest some teeth?
Yeah, for sure. You can hack out some teeth.
Nice.
So you guys can take a short rest in here.
Yep, spending some hit die.
Okay. I love being a fighter. So great.
Sildar will recover as well whilst you guys are doing this.
I will be in the back of the cave practicing my Eldritch Blasts.
Nice.
Bang.
And
boy.
you can start a little fire, or whatever. Get some warmth back in you. Eating the dragon definitely restores some some flesh to you, and makes you feel a little bit better. You do see, however, that outside there seem to be creatures being drawn to the corpse of the dragon, this fresh source of meat, and there is a large, what seems to be similar to like a polar bear outside. However, the bear has two heads, and seems to be just like feasting upon the dragon.
That's fair. We weren't going to finish that. We don't mind sharing.
Yeah, why not go to waste? Yeah, don't let it go to waste, sorry. Just feed everything and everyone. Must be worth like 1.5 million calories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this thing would certainly feed you and the whole village for months, probably.
I will say that out loud. I'll say something creepy, like, yes, the dragon's probably worth quite a lot of energy. I know that and I'll look at the rest and decide whether to say it and go, I know that the human body's worth about 150,000.
So you're a cannibal as well as a cow?
You guys are weird.
Why would you say such a thing?
Oh, it's a joke.
You're weirder than you were growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
I just
Gonna go by
dig
Sildar,
into my dragon
by
steak.
Sildar and like between Sildar and Sindanar, and just like.
So after your short rest, how do you guys wish to proceed?
Are you going to finish? Is everyone going to finish theirs? Because like I'm really hungry still.
Yeah, have some of my thigh, and I'll hand him a little chunk.
Okay, thanks.
That's right.
I finished that off, and I'm like, I'm still hungry.
Yeah, it does taste like.
I think I've got a taste for dragon.
That's so great.
That's
I'm so
rare
glad
and
I'm
probably
stuck
unattainable
in.
delicacy.
I am so glad I'm stuck in hell with you all.
Yeah, I prefer my meat rare, so it's not really my thing.
I might try to go back and get some seconds.
No, there's stuff out there. There's stuff out there, Oberyn.
Is there still like creatures feasting on it?
It's drawing more and more attention to it.
I approach cautiously and I try to be like, shh, it's okay. There's plenty for everyone. Okay.
Okay, your dragon.
It's all yours. I go back in the cave, but I'm still got the rumblies. This curse has obviously made me
So,
I hand you some rations that I have.
Oh, I want to know what the criminal in this plan that looks like me is. That would be. What are you doing?
Jigsaw will say to Oberon and Dante, basically creating a connection with freeway conversation inside your heads, little quickie freeway. He says, right, we need to find a way out of here, running into as few dragons as possible. You see, this layer of hell is home to a great deal of dragons. That was just one of many. So I suggest that we find a portal back, some kind of civilization, perhaps, or a dragon who has learned sorcery and perhaps has portals back to different realms.
How come your portals do not work?
Well, this is a land of ice, my boy. My powers derive entirely from there being fires in the universe, of which there are very, very few. My power here is like a sputtering candle.
So what you're saying is if we set fire to everything, that you gain more power?
Correct, yes.
Can you set fire to ice?
No, that's often a problem.
But you can set fire to corpses.
Yes.
All right, we know what to do.
Good.
Can I go fireball those little critters out there?
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Wait. In my head, I'll say, Oberon, stop. See,
Why?
I don't think that Georgie would agree with it. And despite us being both powerful men now that we have Jigsaw on our side, I'm still pretty scared of her crossbow. She's got wicked aim, and I'm shit.
Georgie, you don't have anything against us finding these bodies to make a portal back?
Did Jigsaw give you that idea?
Oh,
It was Oberon's fault.
It's like that one friend that your mom doesn't want you to play with when you're a kid.
I'm the youngest, damn it.
I did suggest it, but Jigsaw said it might work, yeah.
Why do you need to kill helpless animals?
You see anything else to set fire to around here?
I'm gonna think of a few things. No.
There's a giant dragon out there. Should not give him enough power.
I think he likes living things more.
And why don't we find something to kill that isn't trying to eat and live normally?
Cindenari, this place is a layer of hell. Those creatures are hardly innocent.
Neither are we. That doesn't mean we should coexist in the ecosystem the same way.
But we are we. We are what we are. We are people.
Cindenara, I don't particularly like it. Maybe we can, maybe the fireball, I mean, the thing is so big, it might just scare them off if they aim it toward the top of the creature.
No,
So-
to make it work, we need to burn them.
Was there another way? He said maybe find a dragon with sorcery and convince him to help us.
That's a terrible suggestion. Why would he even say that?
Well, when you have
That
little
dragon
options,
just tried to kill us. Did you see it? Do you remember?
I think we woke him up rather abruptly. Maybe he was napping.
Look, I want to get out of here because last time we were in another plane, things went to shit in our world. So
Mhm.
I think we can settle things with your buddy after we're back home. Although I do kind of like the idea of just like leaving him here forever. But not you,
Hard to
obviously,
get him, hard to
Oberon.
get him out.
Right.
Anyway, that's what we're planning on doing, is getting out. We're just figuring out the most viable solution. Did you say there was a dragon out there, by the way?
Nope. Other than
No,
the
I
dead
didn't-
dragon.
I didn't think so. There's no dragons out there. There's a dead dragon. But there's like just animals so far.
And
Okay.
look, I want to get out of here, Cindenar, and I think this is very, very bad for us to be here at all.
Yeah.
Obviously. I mean, we're in hell. Literally.
Yes, I'm talking to Cindenarin because he expressed concern over the taking of innocent life, which is a good thing.
Not innocent. It's in hell, like Dante said. I
They're just
fireballed a group of animals outside.
All right. Let's roll some initiative.
Like a surprise round.
You
of
get a
me.
surprise round,
Okay.
Oberon.
Okay, cool.
I just glare at him slowly.
oh my god, my initiative's so terrible today.
Just like, Initiative.
Time to murder these animals.
What have we
We
come
should stop
to?
calling them animals and start calling them monstrosities and monsters.
It's just a
because they are.
two-headed polar bear, man. This is why global warming's a problem.
I just.
You guys are melting the ice caps right now with your fire.
Nogobert made a good point in chat. Now that I've got a fire patron, it's like Dante's Inferno.
And you're in a ninth level of. You're in the 50th.
Yeah!
56
quite
and
legit.
57.
All right, so the polar bears rolled an 11.
Oh, that's a fail.
Georgie. No, I'm rolling their initiative. Sorry.
Okay.
Georgie, your initiative.
8.
8.
Eight. I'm super not into these fights today.
Cindenarin, your initiative.
21.
21. Oberon.
Got 23.
23. Dante.
I got 12.
Okay. So we got Oberon going first at 23. He does also get the surprise action, seeing as he's doing his Fang first of all, just popping up and icing everyone. Then Dante, the Ice Bears, then Georgie. All right, so surprise round. Oberon.
DC 16.
DC
Dex save.
16 Dex saving throw. Okie dokie. These guys don't have a great Dex. This one rolled a 10. This one rolled a 19. This rolled a 12. There are 3 of them, by the way. So one of them succeeded.
Okay, he takes half of 26 fire damage.
Okay.
The rest take the full dump.
Okie dokie. 26. 4 damage.
Gonna need to have a long rest after this.
Alright, Oberon, so that's your surprise action. Then it goes to the top of round 1. What are you doing?
Another one.
Yes. Another.
16 deck save.
Okay. 16 deck save. So.
Oh, I just realized it's before that was actually. It was actually 31.
31, you're right. Yeah, I just saw that as well.
I read it wrong on the Roll20 sometimes. And this time it was 30 fire damage.
Okie dokie. First one fails, second one fails, third one succeeds.
Alright.
Third one's like a
30
boss
fire
of dungeon
damage.
is. 30 fire damage. Alright. Maps is happening. Good, good, good. These things just kind of like as their skin catches on flame, and you hear the kind of animal cries begging for mercy as you you set the these two-headed polar bears on fire whilst they were just eating the dragon. Cindenarin, you watch these animals pain. What are you up to?
Monstrosities, I tell you.
I just I stand at the entrance of our little cave. I just hold action to attack if they're coming towards us. I just look towards them and just go, "This was your idea. You should follow through."
Dante.
Oh, believe me, I am.
How far away are they?
About 30 feet.
Charge!
Something quicker than me. Run to it.
I will make my first attack holding my great sword. 21.
21 will hit.
I will activate Divine Smite. Would you like to do the new?
Yeah,
You-
no, go ahead. Describe. What does this new
So
divine
as
sword look
I
like?
charge forward and I activate Divine Smite to smite down these polar bears, instead of the bright white light that you once saw from my radiant smite, you now see it wreathed in flame.
Wow.
Character, I love that.
So
Right? Yeah.
I did
Fucking hell.
12 slashing, 8 fire damage.
How do you kill this first polar bear?
I cut its head off and then stab down into the wound I make to set it on fire.
Nice. I can't help but feel like there's a message somewhere in this.
They're not solar bears, damn it. Stop using that term.
And then 12 on the next attack, so I guess I missed.
12 is a miss.
Yeah, then that's that.
Eggshell blue was the color of the dragon.
Oh god, that's brilliant. Eggshell blue.
Well
Well
played.
played. That's where he gets his pigments.
Yeah, right. You look over at Sildar, he's like scraping the eggshell blue pigment off from
What
the
are you
dragon's skin.
doing?
He's got
I
some
will actually,
and
I will
a
actually
pestle.
say to Jigsaw, like, 1 burned for you. How many more do we need?
Oh,
All of them.
All right,
So
your will is done.
don't like this guy.
your will be done. Thy kingdom come. So that is Dante's turn. So he brings the Inferno. The ice polar bears get their chance to go. They will try and bite you guys in a kind of animal panic. You know, it's like fight or flight, and these guys chosen fight. So Dante, this thing is going to take a bite and 2 claw attacks. First one's a 14. Ah, shit.
Misses.
Claw is a 14 and wow. Yeah.
Ching, ching, ching.
Sad polar bear. It's just like as it
I'm
knows
actually
it's-
doing well for once. Jigsaw's possession of me is actually working.
Yeah. The other one's gonna rush towards Oberon. 22, nat 20, and 27.
Okay.
I am the new favoured child.
And
Oh,
in
I
fact,
actually have my hold action when it came close.
that's true. Yeah. Make your use your reaction to hit this thing.
Oh, is he attacking first then?
Yeah, because I had a reaction.
Well, let's
Alright,
Cindenarin
yeah.
use his reaction here.
Okay, go. Take it
Kill it,
out.
kill it, kill it.
I crit.
Oh, yes! I love it.
And
Oh,
I'll
baby.
spend a key point to stun it. So that's a con save, DC 15.
Alright. And then a nice Hydra appears. 17.
Yeah. Do I get my 4 round of attacks, or is this 1 attack on my hold
Yeah, it's a
action?
reaction, so you get to use the one hit if I
Okay.
understand that correctly. I
Okay.
can
That's that's 13 damage.
All right. So that is gonna hit you though, unfortunately. In fact, I'm gonna use my other nat 20 to make the first attack a nat 20 as well.
Okay.
Just to bring the pain. Just to bring. It seems only fair.
Yeah.
It seems only
in
fair.
fairness, I'm also going to use Tomb of the Vistas on the first
Oh
hit.
my-
As soon as I take damage, I'll gain 70 temporary hit points.
All right. So first one's 15 damage.
Okay, so I turn into a block of ice and it scrapes across it, and it takes damage from that instead.
Okay. How much damage did it take from that?
It's I'm weak to fire, by the way, as well. But so
Yeah.
I've got like 65. I've got like 55 left on this shield of ice.
Okay. It will. Well, I guess since I rolled them, it will continue to attack against you.
Okay.
So let's see. So it's not
You
20.
can see it on the first hit. That's just going.
Yeah, it's kind of like. I mean, this thing hasn't got a great deal of intelligence. It's like.
Okay. Cool.
Let's slap away at the ball of ice. 26, and then
Okay.
second critical is a 27. So whole lot of maths. 53.
Oh yeah, it's burst the ice, and I'm incapacitated on the floor at the moment, still like stunned for a round, basically. But yeah, he actually broke through and did some damage in the end. Just a little.
Yeah, if you held it, okay. If you held the attack
Yeah,
action,
it's
you
only
can...
one attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only one attack because you use a reaction, not your actual action.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That works. Either way, this thing's pretty damn wounded, and it's good to beat up on Oberon. So, that is their turn. Georgie, these creatures are very wounded at this point. You can tell that they're having a bad day.
Okay, I'll shoot the one over Oberon. 16?
16. It's gonna hit.
Oh, good. And then I'll do it again. 24.
That'll do it.
And Cindenarin's next to this one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one's gonna take 29 points of damage.
The first one dies.
Yeah!
It's just like as it dies in agony.
So we got one left.
Where is this one? By Dante?
Yeah, by Dante.
I'm worried about what else might happen. I will back up 30 feet, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, Oberon. This
Back to me.
At this
Okay.
point, you can pretty much coup de grace this
You're
creature.
welcome. You're welcome.
This thing is in a lot of pain,
Thank you.
and it's barely got anything left going for him.
All right. I'll
I
just
wasn't
blast it.
talking to you, Oberon. I was talking to the thing inside your head.
Oh god. Okay. 6 force damage to it.
Yep. It just like blasts away from Dante and goes into the onto the corpse of the giant dragon behind it, a smoking mess. And you just
Perfect.
it's like it was like a little bit alive, and so it's like looking at you like put me out of my misery kind of.
Sorry. I'll just blast again. 19 hit.
Yeah, you fucking Avada Kedavra that bitch, and fucking dies.
Down. Deed is done.
You brought a great deal of suffering to these polar bears here.
Oh no.
They're monsters, damn it. We're in hell. Don't forget this.
Yeah, why are we in hell? Oh, that's right. Your patron.
Oh, that's right. We're fighting a goddess of death that needs to. Well, it's a dragon now, but
I mean, I think she might have been more receptive to us had
we
you
still
not pissed
needed.
her off.
We still needed to stop her. What would she have done if we tried to just stop her anyway? She would have done the same.
I don't know.
There's only one thing, like, it's just undeath. We need to cleanse the whole land of it, and she is the cause.
We don't actually know that.
Come on.
We didn't get a chance to ask.
Right. That's why we didn't get a chance to ask. You know what? It's fine. Let's just wait here for these to, burn.
Burn them up.
Yes. I'm going to be then using the polar bear that's on fire to then roll it over onto the other polar bear and set that on fire.
We're monsters.
No.
You
No, they are monsters. They're two-headed creatures of the 9 levels of hell. They'll burn them. Burn them all.
It's more like 56.
58, whatever it was.
So you burn these creatures, and you sense Jigsaw's power coming back, and he's like, "Ah, yes, that's a lot better. Thank you. Now, I believe I have the power to open a portal for a few moments back to whatever realm you'd like to go to. Although the exact location of that portal is going to be a little bit hit or miss."
Sporadic. Let's just do this.
We're used to your portals, Jigsaw.
Wow, no need to be like that.
Come on, let's do this. Tear us a new one.
Whereabouts do you want to go before I tear you that new one?
Well, where are we heading back? To Waterdeep? Or is this...
No, Waterdeep's surrounded in tumor-like undead blobs.
That's
Where was
where
that
we went.
safe place we went?
Tribal.
Tribal.
I think we're done with that place, aren't we?
We are after Thaddeus, remember? So
Yes.
Right,
Eddie
he
is
was
long
in-
gone now.
he was in Luskan.
I'm not too keen to go back to Luskan myself. After all, that's where we got sent back down to this level of
Right.
hell, so maybe it's best we take a little holiday together, far away from any ex-girlfriends.
Okay, where would you suggest then?
Oh, well, I know a few levels of hell that are actually quite nice.
Wait, maybe if you're a fiend like yourself, but we're still...
we could go back to Tribor, I suppose.
Yes.
It was fairly nice there.
I'm not going to any level of hell that you want us to. I mean,
Then we'll
you may
be
let me power, but it does not mean I trust you.
My only issue with going back to Triborn is that we're back to square one. We still need to figure out a way to stop this, and all we did was find one measly paladin.
Well, that paladin is back there in Tribor, is he not?
Fair enough. Everyone in agreement? Triborn?
Oh, was that out loud? I thought it was in your
Yes.
head. We
Yeah.
were just like
I think
standing
probably
there,
most of it was in his head, yeah.
We just see you
Standing
like
here,
walking back and forth, going like
tapping,
this.
tapping my foot, like, ugh.
Yeah, you just hear me shout out loud, like, you know, you may have given me power, but I don't trust you.
Secrets don't make friends.
I'm not getting used to this speaking in my head thing. I keep saying it out loud. It's confusing. It's like multitasking.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
Tribal?
Tribal sounds great.
Sindanaran?
Yes, we're happy to get out of here. Yes.
Alright. Send us a Triborn.
Alright then. So from the burning corpse of the 4 icy polar bears, you see a burning portal appear. Now, if you'd
Alright.
like to step through, let's hope that no curses affect you on the way here.
Yep. Don't have to ask me
take
twice.
it upon myself to go first.
God damn it.
Alright.
Yeah. You
So
go
you-
first.
you watch-
You say.
Yeah.
Oberon, you're going through first?
Oh, I'll let Dante if he's already
okay.
going.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting out of there.
Yeah, Dante heads through the portal.
And I'll say second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll go
me.
through.
Yeah, me and Sildar.
Alright. He just finishes scraping off the last bits of the eggshell blue pigment from the dragon. And oh yeah, we're going. Yeah, got it.
Honey, why?
It's important to me.
No, I know it isn't. I want to encourage your hobbies. So,
I love that this is the only cling to sanity he has is eggshell blue.
It's the one thing he has.
Oh my
look,
God.
we can look.
Don't take
Sildar,
this
we
away
can-
from me.
No, I'm not. We can paint over the fire runes on the crossbow in eggshell blue if you want.
Imagine him hanging and electrocuted stuff.
His hair's up on end.
Yeah.
Burn. The eggshell blue.
Eggshell blue.
Let's get the eggshell. Oh yeah, we're going for the portal.
Yeah.
You guys head through the portal and you find yourselves maybe like half a mile out of Tribor. You know, you did pretty well in this portal. Looks like no curses have affected you on the way through, fingers crossed. And you see the village of Tribor before you, the peasants and villagers out in the fields, and the kind of town itself where you and your companions have set up shop there. Looks relatively safe once again.
Ah,
Weird.
Oh, time to have a bit of R&R. We've been working too hard lately.
Or not enough.
Before the portal closes, I throw the Black Dragon longsword through the portal.
Okay, you do that.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna hold on to mine. It seemed to prove very helpful.
So.
She might know that we're back. If you keep that.
I can only keep this portal on for so long, so if you could, please, make your minds up.
Yep. Close it. We're here in Tribal.
Close it, yeah. Well, hold on to this.
Portal closes behind you. You're back in Tribor. Several of the peasants and villagers recognize you. Like, oh, you guys are back.
How long has it been? How long?
It's not the
since
Lady
when?
Whitmore.
What? I couldn't hear Oberyn was talking.
Since when you were last here?
Yeah.
Only 3 years.
No joke.
I'm kidding.
Ah!
Just kidding.
My fingers twitch on my crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny.
You remember because you guys left for 2 years or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah. You got us.
Yeah, hold your
Yeah.
tongue before you lose it.
Oi! Nothing.
What?
Nothing. What day is it?
Oh, it's a Monday.
Oh yeah, I love Mondays.
Multi-class Monday.
No one loves Mondays.
Mondays are amazing. All right.
Yes.
So let's go see everyone. Let's go see Six Fingers and Mother. And hey, Oberyn, Dante, don't burn anyone. Does that sound good?
Wait, did we forget Leanna?
No, she's right here.
Oh, okay.
She's shell
right
shocked by the lightning as well.
Yeah, she's still crying. Okay. Liana, I suggest you go rest and yeah, don't burn anyone, like any innocent people.
When have I ever burned innocence?
Not yet that I know of.
Can't confirm. Alright, so you head into Tribor itself. The people... Oh shit, it's your birthday, Octaville. Happy birthday, dude. The group of you head back in. You're welcomed by the villagers. And you sight Captain Landar, who's made it back here as well, who'll give you a kind of, a bit of a salute. He's working as a blacksmith at the moment. So he's set up and he's armoring people and the like. And Duncan will also come out to see you as well, as he always does. He's like, you guys, how's it going? How's the whole
great.
end
Could
of
have been better.
the world thing going? Wow,
Terrible.
you look kind of cold. Everything okay?
Oh, we were in hell, Duncan.
Literally.
Literally.
We're not talking figuratively. We're talking literally. We went to hell.
Yes.
Right. Well, you probably need a hot chocolate then or something, right?
Oh, wait, Duncan makes really good hot chocolate. He used to make it for me all the time. Yes.
Best in the
I'm kind of.
realms.
You see, Dante wants to be the brooding, moody bastard, but he just goes, yes, I could really do with one.
At least 3 marshmallows.
He
Maybe
makes the best. He puts a little cinnamon in it. It's so
Oh.
good.
That's even better.
Yes.
He is.
I'm joking.
The best
He used to
hell
do this and
hangover.
he would like, yeah, let's go.
He's the Uncle Iroh of.
Oh my god. Because every. Leave so. Oh no, it's gonna. Just thinking of the song makes me cry.
Leave me alone.
Don't know.
So.
Oh
know
no.
what you're talking about.
Avatar.
I've got the Avatar posters right here.
Nice. Uncle Iroh.
So yeah, they will. It will take you inside and basically show you guys to some tea and some hot chocolate, and sit you around a warm fire, wrap you guys in blankets.
Oh, Duncan.
Nice. I
So-
make mine Furbolg, which means I just add alcohol to it.
Nice. So tell me all about it. What can I help with?
Well, Thaddeus Yinth is alive. Remember how you said he died in the mines? Well,
But-
he didn't.
Well, okay, we buried someone.
Yes, you did. He tricked you because he's just like the rest of his family, except that he hates you, Auntie, but he likes undead. So
Gotcha.
just as bad. Great.
Classic Yinths.
Yeah. I know they suck. Anyway, and we met kind of a goddess, but she was like a black dragon, and she was the ex of their patron.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. She banished us to hell, and then we all got electrocuted. And the lightning, right? The lightning like flowed through me, right? And then it like whipped back at the dragon. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, we fought a dragon, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, we'll have to talk to the bards about that and get a new story written up about you all. So, about ending the whole, this whole goddess thing. Is that she to do with the undead?
We think that was in his diary. I've never gone through a person's private diary before.
What do you know of black dragons, Duncan?
Me, not very much, but I know that Captain Landar's been telling stories about dragons.
Yes, he would do. He used to talk about slaying dragons in his cups. I never took him seriously.
Perhaps there's more truth to the story than you really knew.
I'm going to go check on some friends, thank you, and I'm going to leave the group.
Oh, wait, are you going to see Captain Landon?
No, I'm going to see Barian and Kara.
Who?
Barian and Kara.
Yeah, those guys we see.
They're your closest friends.
Well, I shut up and I leave.
And nobody's.
They're the only people I've ever managed to save, so they mean something to me.
The voice of Jigsaw says in Oberon's head, "Yeah, you're definitely still the favorite."
Yeah, knew it.
Oh, you wait and see.
So, the rest of you are still with Duncan.
Just my favorite.
Yeah, we're going to be asking about Captain Landar.
Yeah.
Duncan will tell you, well, he's the new blacksmith in the village. He's been helping out, and sometimes he'll recount some fireside tales to the peasant folk, keep the morale up and all that.
Very well. I think it's a good stop. What do you reckon?
If he knows about fighting the dragons, then maybe he might have some insight to this. I don't know.
Yeah. What maybe other powers they possess.
Do you think she was really a dragon? Because that's not what was in the kind of depiction of her all the drawings.
Jigsaw told us that it was the form that she chose.
Yes.
Yeah, so could be anything.
Right. Well, we could talk. Maybe there's some great beings that shapeshift, or he knows stories or something.
Yeah.
Also, want to talk to Mother at some point. Duncan, is Mother all right? I told Six Fingers to watch her.
Oh yes, he's been watching her.
Great. Super comforting.
Thanks for the hot chocolate, Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan.
Oh, anytime.
I've taken mine. I'm taking it outside to find Kara and Barry, and I'm sipping at it.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, Dante, you find the two of them. They set up a new house here, and Baron will kind of open the door with a smile. Ah, Dante, just the man. We have a soup on the go. You hungry?
I'm famished. May I?
No, please come in. He takes your coat, sits you down at the table. Kara's spoons you some soup. It's like a vegetable broth.
I will also nod towards my sword, my heirloom sword and my shield, and say, I'm assuming you do not have use for that anymore now that you've settled into peace.
Indeed. I was looking for a chance to give it back to you.
Oh, well, this is why I've come. I've come to claim it back. But if you want to hold on to it...
No. My life is thankfully far too peaceful for any use of a sword, and, well, I don't know. The thing makes me think of less fortunate times.
Well, that's kind of why I like to get rid of it. It reminds me of less fortunate times too.
He kind of sighs and nods and says, "Looks like you've been through the ringer a few times."
Yes, and I feel like I might have made the wrong move, the wrong decision, and well, I'm not going back now.
What do you mean, the wrong decision?
Yeah, I've accepted power from something I don't trust, all because of a desperate moment of emotion. Normally, I'm not like that, but the cowardice got a hold of me, and I know he's listening, so I'm trying to choose my words carefully. He probably knows everything in my head anyway, doesn't he?
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
He
that.
certainly had a ring around.
And I'll say, thank you for the food, but I'm afraid what is inside me this evil will come out, and I don't want to hurt anyone.
It's fine. Listen, we've all made decisions before which were less than perfect, but there is good in you, Dante. You saved me and my wife when no one else would.
I'm just hoping that I can manipulate this power for good, but I've read stories of how it always becomes someone's downfall. And I can already feel the need to keep powering whatever this is. I can't stop it.
There is always a choice. You always have power over it. You chose that power, remember? It didn't choose you. You were not born of it. It's something which you chose to accept. You're playing on your level right now. Don't play on its level, if I understand correctly.
Yeah, I will thank them for the dinner, and I will leave with my shield and sword this time. And as I step out of the door, I'm going to try to call to Jigsaw and say, what would I have to sacrifice to get a scrying spell from you?
A scrying spell? Now who is it that we're looking for? Couldn't be a girl?
You know what I'm going to say before I even say it, don't you?
You and I have a connection, Dante. We finish one another's...
sentences, perhaps?
Quite.
Don't look on that face, mate. I'm trying to roleplay seriously, and I saw that.
Gross.
Yes, I would like to know if she's alive, if possible.
We could attain a scroll of scrying. I could endeavor to create one with Oberon.
I kind of don't want him to know what I'm up to.
Simply manifesting things will be difficult. It will take me time.
How much power do you need?
Oh, well, I'll need a few more logs on the fire, as it were.
Okay, I look back towards my friends, and then just nod and then leave. I'll wait. I'm gonna wait till nightfall.
Okay. So, Georgie, Cindenarin, Oberon, what are you guys up to? You'll speak with Captain Landau?
I'll be heading to the blacksmith's.
Okay, yeah. You'll find Landau. You know, he's like smashing away at this piece of metal at the moment. He's making horseshoes, and he kind of looks up the somewhat aging captain, former captain, and he says, "Hi, good to see you guys. I didn't realize you're back in town."
It's the Lurch. What do I see him as? His eyes are black, soulless, inky blots, aren't they?
If you are, if you're alone with someone, that's the case. But if Cindenarin and Georgie are going with you, then you wouldn't see that.
Are you guys coming?
I was, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So in that case, you won't see him as like an evil, evil trickster or whatever. Yeah, he says, "How can I help you? Don't need any shoes fitting, do you?"
No, not quite. I thought he was a blacksmith, not a tanner. Anyway.
I'm making horseshoes, Oberon.
Oh,
shoes
right.
for horses. I guess he's Scottish. Shoes for horses.
Tell us what you know of fighting black dragons.
Do I know about fighting black dragons?
Yes. We came up against a white one before.
We heard you tell stories.
Oh, well, back in my days, there were a fair few dragons going around the realms, you know. A couple of times we got into some tricky situations. Can't say I ever killed one, but I did drive a few away.
So you're not exactly the law expert?
The lore expert? No, but I know how to get rid of the fuckers.
Oh.
And?
Do tell.
Well, they're creatures of magic. They don't like divine sources whatsoever. Particularly Chipotle. I'm kidding. They don't like divine sources of magic being used against them. we used to set up wards around the temples to drive any away, and in fact all around the city perimeter to make sure that no dragons would attack. It used to be these, we'd get a gem inside and fuse it with some divine magic and just set them up. They're like it's a magical equivalent of putting up a fence to protect your chickens from the foxes.
Understood. Do these gems still exist?
Oh, I could, I mean, any gem will do. Something which could harbour some kind of power, and I could charge it full of magic for you. If you're running into problems with it.
You can cast divine magic.
Hey, I'm a bloody cleric.
That's perfect.
And a paladin as well, but you know, back in my days I started as a cleric.
Indeed.
Can you, Captain Lander? Sorry, this is a bit off topic. Can you remove curses?
Hey.
I hug him.
I think,
She's a bit greasy.
I think I'm a bit old for your lass.
So then this next year, like,
So, okay, yes, I have gems. If we want to infuse gems, I have things. But can you restore someone's memory?
Aye, I think I could, given the right time and tools.
What do you need? And how long?
Oh, well, it's been a while. Give me a night or two with him.
Oberyn?
some oils.
You want me to spend some time with this cleric to restore my memories?
Yes. If you do this, I will totally trust you. And I will be slightly less sassy. This much.
If you deem it advisable, then I shall spend a day or two. You can teach me how to do this as well, if you can, cleric.
Don't know about that, mate. You gotta have some kind of connection to your god or goddess, and no offense, but you look like a fucking devil.
What?
It's the eyeliner.
Yeah.
The guyliner.
I mean, it works for you with your aesthetic, but I get the feeling that you're not exactly one of the good guys, you know?
I have never done anything of evil nature.
We want him to remember us.
I'm totally avoiding him.
Done what I've had to do.
Alright, just give me, come by tonight, I'll have my stuff set up again. I haven't used it in a while.
Very
and
well.
I have this necklace that has a gem on it from Sildar from back in Nori's shop in Phandalin. So I have this if you want to infuse this.
That'll help.
I have I mean I could just take off all my things. I have
No, don't do that.
No, I mean my rings.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, no, rings will do. Jewelry's good. Any kind of metal is quite conductive to magic.
Okay,
Ooh.
Sildar, I'm gonna, okay, no, I'll just take off Mother's wedding ring and I'll keep Sildar's ring on.
What about this?
Yeah, thanks
and I'll
about that.
take off the necklace with the amulet that Yana gave me.
That'll do.
Okay.
And then, I mean, if these sources, once I charge them, were to be in the presence of a dragon, it would want to flee. Or, at the very least, you'd have, you'd have the measure of it in a battle.
Oh, I love it. You know, okay, you can, you can take Sildar's ring too. But I want it back in very good condition.
Don't worry, lass, I'm a blacksmith. I know my way around a piece of metal.
Okay, I'm so excited. You're my new favorite person, Captain Lander. I really like you, which is good.
I like you guys too. You freed me
Yay.
after all, so
Yes,
it's the
we
least
did.
I could do.
We're very good people sometimes.
I asked Captain Lander if he can encase my quarterstaff, just the outer layer, in metal, and if he can infuse that with it as well, just light metal.
Hey, I don't see why not.
Could you
I also have
infuse?
this gem in it as well.
Don't put that
No,
gem in there.
don't touch anything until you have your memory back.
No gems, please. Just the metal inlays. I don't need any extra artifacts in my weapon.
All right, well,
No.
you, and he points at Oberon, come round tonight and we'll sort you out. And as for the rest of the stuff, that'll probably get done by tomorrow afternoon.
Yay.
Very
Do
well.
you need payment? I can pay you.
Yes,
No, you saved my life. Don't worry about it. Money doesn't mean too much now any days.
True.
Except for that
Use
fucking
bottle
Nori
caps.
guy.
Don't. Has he been doing anything? Should I go and talk to him?
Oh,
for
no,
you?
I think I've got the measure of him.
Ah, yeah, he's a jerk.
Right?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask later on. I'll ask you guys what happened there. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
There's no clue what you because I'll say like later on. So, what did Landau have to say?
Oh, he talked about black dragons and how to ward them off, and we're getting so much done. We're getting so much done today. I love being back here. That's good energy.
When they leave, I stay behind to talk to Landau.
Okay.
I go find Mum.
Okay. Oberon, what are you up to?
I will wait till nightfall. Oh, well, is that tomorrow or tonight? Is it?
Tonight, he said, yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait till tonight then. Nothing much other than that.
And Dante, you're waiting till nightfall as well?
Yes, I will probably go to visit Landau and just relay the story of what happened, and that's it. Nothing important to
Okay.
talk to him. I obviously won't tell him about Jigsaw.
Okay. So, Cindenaran, you stay behind with Captain Landau. He says, how can I help, lad?
You mentioned before a ritual that was needed to be made through your divine nature. I was wondering if you will be able to teach me this ritual. Maybe I can do it on the move, just in case we find more items.
For removing the curses, right?
No, the gems for the dragon.
Oh, right, yeah, no, I can teach you that. No problems.
Thank you. It's been a while since I've touched that kind of magic, but I'd like to give it a try.
Hey, no worries. It's a pretty simple little cantrip, really.
Thank you. And even if it doesn't mean anything, take this. And I give him like 200 gold pieces.
Holy shit. Thanks.
If the world ever gets back together, you're gonna need that.
You make a point. Hopefully you lot will do that.
Or melt it down. You never know. I just walk away.
So, Oberon, you arrive at Captain Landau's house in the evening. He's got a bunch of, like, light candles set up, and they seem to be infused with a sort of divine energy. It kind of hurts to walk in the room. Like, it sets your teeth on edge because of the warlock within you. He says, "Hey, come in, lad, come in. We got a lot to do with you. So, how long since your memory's been fucked?"
Well, to my memory, it's not fucked. That's the problem. I don't know what I don't remember, do I?
How long since they've told you that it's been fucked?
Since I came out through a portal. But wait. No. Before that, even. Long time ago. I hardly remember my childhood. I
Right,
remember
well, is that important?
coming out of the portal and landing into the Twilight Fair.
Don't know what that is. Is it important that you remember your childhood and all the happy memories, or should we just get to the important stuff?
Well, if this removing curse spell works, it should get rid of everything, shouldn't it?
Some things are more ingrained than others.
Very well.
Memory's weird. It's like, when you throw a bucket of shit to the pigs.
Yeah.
all the food and stuff. For a while, there's a lot left there in the mess. And then some bits get eaten away completely, and you never get them back. Except as bacon.
Very well.
I think
Do
that's a
what you
pretty
can.
apt metaphor, actually. I'm going to use that one again. Right, sit down here and close your eyes.
Close my eyes. But this is very strange.
Now disrobe. No, I'm kidding. Barry White doesn't play.
Yes!
You feel safe.
Sexual healing.
I think the mood's about to be shattered because I'm gonna wink open my eye just to see what he's up to.
Yeah, he's like humming under his breath. He's like going into a kind of trance, and it looks like he is casting some kind of spell.
But what does he look like to me?
He looks like a devil with black eyes to you.
Exactly. He looks like a lich, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Looks like some sort of... I stand up from the chair and I'm like, wait, what are you doing?
Trying to remove your curse, you idiot.
What does he sound like?
He sounds like trying to remove your curse.
Oh, God! You're the Necromancer. It's you. You're the one behind this. I back up against the door in like panic.
You
Trying to reach
fool!
my hand.
This is your curse speaking.
How is it? This is impossible.
Gain control of yourself, man. Oberon, you can roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Yes. Hand the curse.
Oh,
20.
nice. Even with, in fact, the disadvantage that you had, you will pass that. And, like, you know, it kind of makes sense to you. He's trying to remove a curse. Like, suddenly you're seeing a fucking lich before you, and this guy you know is pretty much a good guy. You come out of the haze, and you, like, see Captain Landar before you.
It's manifesting strongly as you try to pull out this poison.
He, like, grabs you and sits you down. It's like, right, sit down. Doing this.
Strap me in. I don't want to run away if something is to happen. Need to get this through.
I guess I have some cable ties down here, yeah. He looks inside his tattoo.
Do you want the silk ones?
Just so happens I do.
This is
Oh
so
boy.
good.
Closes his desk
Use
drawer
those
again.
manacles there. We're in a blacksmith after all. I'm assuming there's manacles.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Alright, so change me to this chair.
He changed you
Get
down.
on with it.
What are you watching?
Through
No,
the window. Come on.
probably not till after I talk to Mom, but yeah, probably.
Alright, so Oberon, yeah, this ritual takes the best part of the night, so several hours, whilst you were in this basically reverie along with Captain Landar, who kind of holds you locked down into this, and even though you are subjected to terrors, and you see before you this lich who's casting spells all over you, you will see these kind of like burning horrors. You'll live back through this time where you were in some kind of fey realm with fawn creatures and all sorts of strange maggot elves, which, you know, it can't be true, but and yet it was. And you begin to remember all of the strange events that you've gone through with your friends. You begin to remember your friends as well, you know. Georgie, you remember, of course, your very good friend Nate, who you could always rely upon. But then you kind of realize that actually Nate was kind of a dick. You also remember Hagen, you remember Liana, and the times that you guys had riding on the back of a green dragon. Yeah.
And Liana.
And as morning comes, as dawn rises, Captain Landar stops his spell, and with a kind of exhausted like huff, says, "All right, yeah, you should be done."
I look up and there are like dried tears down my cheeks from where I remember like all the good times, all the fond memories have been coming flooding back. I'm breathing, like fluctuating my breath. Thank you, Captain Leonard. You've done it. It worked.
Good. You remember then?
I remember it all. I can't believe I'm where I am now. I need to talk to them. I need to find my friends.
You go on now.
Is there anything I can do to repay you for this?
He's like falling asleep. We'll
Oh.
talk about him.
I'll put a nice little blanket over him. Give him a nice like stroke. No wait. I'd take the manacles off. I was undo those. What a night.
Yeah. All right. Let's cut back a little bit in time as everyone wakes up and gets out of there. Back to Dante. You wanted to do something this evening?
Yes, although, as I describe it, I'll spend most of the night looking over the village, looking all of the what's going on, and I'll cast Burning Hands on a pile of logs to create a fire in front of me, and I will just sit there and think about how I'm going to be able to pay Jigsaw for the scrying spell. and that'll be probably it. I don't really want to spend much time around a lot of people.
Okay.
So I'll spend the night out here, overlooking the village.
Okay. Georgie, you visit your mum.
Yeah, I need to talk to her about some keys again.
Yes. All right. You see her. Actually, Six Fingers is walking out of the room as that's happening. She says, you're back. Good. I've just been paying some very close attention to your mother.
That's so great. I'm so happy that you did that. Thank you. You are such a good friend, Six Fingers.
You are
How is
most
she?
welcome.
Thank
Oh, last time I saw her, she was doing just fine.
Great. I will not incite him because I trust him so much. I will go into the room.
You see your mother there. She's like reading a book. Oh, Georgie.
Mummy. So, how are you?
Oh, good, good. You know, Mr. Seven Tails has been in.
Yup.
He
Yeah.
takes very good care of me.
Okay, good. Because I was worried and, I wanted to talk to you real quick. I know you didn't want to talk about this before, but I think it's really important and you seem like you're having a good day, so we're gonna try this. So I take the keys off of my neck, or take the necklace with the keys off. And so I found another one of these silver keys in the possession of Thaddeus Yinth, Oscar's youngest boy, and I'm getting pretty paranoid about what that means. If it's just something, you know, like some silly, like, oh, all the nobles had like keys to each other's basement, like, that's fine. That seems normal. But if it's something else, I'd really like you to tell me. No.
Oh, Thaddeus. I remember that boy.
Yes, the quiet one who everyone used to kind of kick at school.
Yes, yes. What's he doing with a key like that?
That's what I was asking you, Mummy, because now he's all into some pretty weird shit with like undead. So.
Oh, right. I
Right.
see. Well, you know, from time to time, he'd be very useful, very nice. After the, well, you know, after your father passed.
Thaddeus would be very useful and very nice to you.
Yes, dear, yes, very helpful indeed. He helped out, and, well, he needed a way to get into the house, you see. Because, well, it wasn't exactly safe outside.
Right. Cool. Can I insight check my mother?
Sure.
I'm not good at this. Okay. That's really weird. 15.
Sense that there's more to the story.
Mommy.
Hmm?
What? Are you sure that's all you're gonna tell me about it? Because you're kind of like avoiding meeting my gaze right now.
Am
so
I? Oh, I'm quite mad, my dear.
uh-huh.
Well,
Cool.
you know, you mentioned the boy had certain talents, and, well, he did.
Like what kind of talents, Mummy?
Oh, he was very good with his hands. Very useful, useful pair of hands around the house, and, well, he knew some magic as well, which I thought might be useful.
What kind of magic, Mummy?
Oh, you know, just a spot of this, spot of that, bit of column A, bit of column B. You know, your father had passed, and I missed him very dearly.
You know, there are two directions my mind is taking with this. Are you talking about necromancy or something else, Mummy?
Oh, is that what they call it these days?
I'm not sure. You're not answering. You're not easing my mind about what you're talking about.
Well, I'm not quite sure of the lingo on the street, what the kids are using these days. We just call it hand magic.
Hand magic. Mummy, you weren't like, okay, I really don't want to talk about this with you. You weren't like sleeping with Thaddeus, right?
Georgiana, Whitmore. Good Lord.
Oh, so you're talking about necromancy. Did he?
I presume so, yes.
Okay,
The
well.
raising of corpses.
Oh, right. Did he raise father?
He was working on it. He told me that he could get him back for me, and well, you know, what with my loneliness, it was a very tempting offer, and he made very good points about how he'd want to be back with us.
Mummy, don't. If anyone else offers to do something like that, I think it's best to just say no.
Well, I thought that at first as well, and then I thought, well, what's the harm in it? If he can be brought back and there's no pain, no one's getting hurt, are they? And so I allowed him into the basement to do some of his studies.
That's so great, Mummy. Did he do anything else while he was down there?
I don't know what you mean. Oh, I never went down there myself. Let the help do their thing and I'll do mine, you know?
Great. Well, I'm sure if we go back to Waterdeep, we'll check out what he was doing with necromantic magic in our basement. I'm sure it's all fine. I'm gonna go now.
Okay, dear.
Yep.
Well, if you do see him, tell him thank you from me, and I hope that it all works out. I'm very much looking forward to seeing your father again.
I just walk out.
Oh wow, that's pretty tragic.
That's so sad.
I know.
I go find Oberyn.
Okay.
If it's later.
Yeah, you can find Oberyn later.
Being exercised.
Yeah.
I wanna sneaky. I wanna surprise him.
Okay.
In case it didn't work, I wanna.
So yeah, Oberyn, you kind of like come out of the room the next morning from Captain Landar's exorcism of you, and Georgie like jumps on you.
Yes, I do. How did you know? Hey, you're muted.
He can't speak. He's gone silent. No.
What's happening? Oberyn, you're so quiet.
There we go. Sorry. Georgie, it's so good to see you.
Oh my god.
I've missed you. I give her a massive hug. It's like it's all come flooding back. It's unbelievable. I'm overjoyed, even in such a dark time. I remember everyone. Hagen, Liana, even, and I clutched the amulet of Ilmater in my hand. I even remember Yana.
This is a great day. I think
We
we
need
should
to
go.
celebrate.
Yes, exactly. I think we need to go drinking. Like right
Yes.
now. Like what is it, like 7 a.m.? I feel like we need to go drinking.
Why not? Let's do it.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, amazing.
Oh,
we
by
go
the
straight
way,
to
I think Thaddeus was trying to raise my dead family in my basement. Isn't that great?
Oh. But Thaddeus is far, far away now, so I'm sure that didn't work out.
No, I don't think it did. It didn't seem to have.
Did you-
But he might have more like information about what's going on. Might still be in my basement.
Oh, yeah, you haven't gone down there yet?
No, we were in the pantry when we
Oh.
went to Waterdeep when you lost your memory. We were in the pantry,
yeah.
not in the basement.
I remember now.
Yes. Right. Yes.
Literally. That's amazing. I can't believe it. There's more, by the way. But let's get drunk first.
So we'll pick up our oh no, that's in the afternoon. All right, drink first. Go get the gems. It's gonna be a great time. Let's go drinking.
All
Should
right.
we grab Dante, Centenarin as well? I feel I owe them all a bit of an apology.
Yeah.
The
Let's
way
get
I've been
everyone.
acting.
Let's get everyone.
I wasn't myself.
We can bring Six Fingers and Silda and Duncan, and we'll just make a whole day of it.
I'll come striding into the village around about 6 a.m. to get breakfast.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can all meet up in like the local tavern.
Yes.
Yeah. Did the guy teach me the cantrip thing yet?
He has not had the time. No, he's been exercising Oberon and he passed out. So
Okay.
you can probably see him in the afternoon.
Sounds so
about
dodgy.
that. Right. been exercising you.
Mm.
You guys
Yeah.
kind of walk into the tavern together to get breakfast and some drinks and whatever, and you see this like teenage boy kind of come over with food and drinks. Hey, oh, hey,
Hello?
Hey,
Hey, kid.
hey,
get a
Hey.
full round on me.
okay.
Okay.
I pass him the gold.
You're alright,
What
child?
does he look like?
This kid looks kind of familiar for some reason.
It's not Toblin?
Yeah, maybe. It looks like Toblin a bit, but like with a beard and like kind of older.
When did we last see Toblin?
He like goes to get you the drinks and like disappears behind the bar.
Now we're all staring at this weird kid.
I mean, Sindarin, they seem to be staring at this boy.
Yeah.
We know that guy, don't we?
Oh, you know him?
I swear, he looks familiar.
I mean, he looks like Toblin, but Toblin's pretty, generic.
Right.
looking.
Seems like a weird child.
Yeah,
Beardy
with a
Toblin.
beard, like a teenage bearded.
Yeah, so that kind of
Tavern
scruffy
child.
kind of beard.
Oh, Beardlin.
The drinks come back down as the boy comes back and he sits down. He says, "That's the 9th finest ale in the multiverse right there."
Oh,
And he gives you
really?
this look like, uh-huh.
No, my favourite.
Oh, really? Toblin?
Hey, I knew you'd remember me.
It is you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
I stand up, give him a hug.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I know I've got one of those kind of generic looking faces, but and he like hugs you guys. He's like, "It's great to see you again."
How you been?
Oh, pretty scarred. pretty mentally scarred, actually. Yeah.
Do you want to sit down and drink with us?
He's working,
He
isn't
like looks into the middle distance. Drinks. No, I can't. I'm still really just a boy. Not allowed to drink on the the watch,
Right,
Not that
but-
I have a
but-
watch or a boss. I run this place now.
Right.
Hey,
You
you did
did
pretty good for yourself.
in Fandolin.
Hey.
You did. You owned a place in Fandolin.
Oh well, yeah, I kind of did, and then it got crushed by a one of those giant amorphous blob creatures. The whole war thing happened. I got all sorts of places. Did a bit of traveling. Set up a little pop up shop. That didn't work out at all. Mostly it was just you auntie trying to kill me.
Yeah, times are hard.
Yeah, and I just kind of turned up here.
I'm just giving Dante like the whole like weird
Yeah.
like
Yeah, why are we? This is so weird.
You know when you're out with your friends and they see their friend and you're just standing there next to them while they have an hour conversation.
Well,
This is this.
It's good to see you keeping your spirits up, and maybe when you get off your shift, we can all get another drink or something.
Yeah, sure. You guys got to tell me about what's been going on.
Oh yeah, we're making good
Yeah.
progress. And I take another chug of my ale or whatever it is.
I can see that. And he finger guns and goes behind the bar.
Before he goes, I ask him, do you have a keg of rum?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have
I'll have two.
honeyed wine? I prefer my alcohol watered down.
I've got I tell you what I have got. I've got wine and I've got honey. Maybe I could
Now-
like mix them together and like see what happens.
Bring me honey, wine, and some well water, and I can make it myself.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to drink to excess like everyone else plans to.
This is so weird.
First
guys.
time I actually drank alcohol properly, Centenarin got me absolutely hammered.
Oh.
Like Ford
guess what?
hammered.
Dante, guess what?
What?
Captain Landa gave Auburn his memories back, and now he remembers me and Liana and Hagen and Iana, and it's just
I
great.
put 2 arms, one round Georgie, one round Liana.
Yes.
And
Besties.
okay, so
it's all
now
okay
you
now.
seem to have forgotten Nate, but remembered everyone else.
No, I remember
no.
Nate. I always remembered Nate.
Yeah.
Okay.
How can I ever
Nate,
forget
I never forgot. And now the memories have congealed and pieced together, and it wasn't just me and Nate adventured.
Right.
It was everyone. I owe these people my life, and much, much more. Listen, I need to apologize to you all. This is why I kind of got you guys to come here and round on me, is the way I've been acting, the way I've spoke to you guys. I haven't been myself. You must understand. This has been a trying endeavor. I want to apologize for if I've upset you or pushed you to do things that you didn't have to do. And well, it's tricky. I didn't know what I was doing really. I was blinded by this power.
Oh, so like the crossbow like totally like feeds him, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So does the gem I tried to give him.
You never made me do anything that I didn't want to do, but you did help me out in a trying time. For that, I'm thankful.
Well, listen, I think we need to work together, and if we're to try and put this thing down, we need to stop bickering, stop arguing.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a dark time for all of us, I know. And it's probably going to get darker still, but we need to work together, and this is the turning point.
Yes. Positivity. Everything's gonna work out. Back together.
We need to
everyone.
know where Thaddeus is, correct? To continue our
Do
mission.
Maybe he went to my basement.
Well, that's a possibility.
So he was staying in my basement after my father and sisters and their families, I assume, all died. And he was trying to raise them for Mummy. I don't, and she let him stay in the basement. So
Thaddeus,
maybe
he's one person who we could potentially find, but there is another. We just need to find this glass stuff, and I know who he is now. The memories have come back, and well, let me explain. While the amnesia and time fluctuation between the Feywild and the material plane led to seemingly impossible complications for me, when I tried to return to a normal life, they were nothing compared to those when I found out, at least according to my friends and family, that I'd never left.
right.
You see, the Archfey are masters of manipulation. Many of them replace an individual when they've been taken from the material plane with what's called as a, it's like a simulacrum.
Uh-huh.
This mock-up is it's known as a fetch, and it stepped in where the original me disappeared, coming out of the other end of this mirror maze in the Twilight Fair. It's when I was first lured to the actual Feywild. So it continued my life as if I'd never left. And considering the travails that I underwent in the Feywild, the chances high that I, rather than the fetch, would be seen as the imposter. So let's say I had tried to, attempted to confront my family, the simulacrum's existence, it wouldn't have worked out well for me. Yeah.
Can he change his form?
Yes. These fey creatures appear in all aspects to be abducted, by me, but their faces, their bodies, their voices, they're all the same as me. They're identical to the people they are, replacing.
Right, but they can only do that to one person or multiple people?
I think he's like a copy, like a simulacrum. So,
Okay.
yeah. For all they appear human, however, they are not. When we finally find this thing and kill it, it's likely this fetch form will degenerate back into the stuff it was made from. Probably bits of bizarre junk held together like a shard of the abductee's own shadow. I don't know. But it may take a while. The reversion could take from like weeks to minutes. His corpse may have long, like, it might last long enough to like pass for an autopsy, for example. But anyway, it's probably nothing but bits of wood, string, and bone.
That is a lot.
He was created by Titania, my patron.
Right. Yes, that's a lot of information.
It all makes sense, yes.
Sure. Right.
Okay, so as you are finished, Dante's eyes go wide. He slams his fist against the table and goes, "Yes!" Gets up and leaves. Runs, basically.
Dante?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
We're supposed to be celebrating.
I will be celebrating. I will literally be 10 minutes. Maybe 15. Give me the time.
Very well. We'll be here.
I'm going to the stockades or the prison or the jail.
Okay.
Cool.
Maybe if we find Thaddeus, he can tell us where Glassstaff is.
Yes, well, we found him once before, but I didn't have the stomach to kill him. He looks just like me, and, well, if he'd been living alongside my family, then it'd be like robbing a loved one from them. I didn't have a clear head at the time, and I remember we let him walk, didn't we? That was a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we would have won that fight in the condition we were in, and he had a, zombie friend.
Indeed. Oh, yes, I remember that.
That was scary.
Quick question, Will.
Yes.
So I don't know how it works in this game, but does cold iron still work with fey creatures and whatnot?
You know that they do have resistance. Vulnerabilities to certain types of weapons. You'd know that. Cold iron they do not like.
Because I know because my character's from like the Fae and things like that. When like Fae shapeshifters attach with cold iron, they revert back to their normal form.
Yeah, you'd know that for sure.
Yeah. So I say to the group after like kind of like drinking half of my keg of rum.
Yeah.
There's also cold iron as well. We could outfit ourselves. The Fae, they are susceptible to it. It also reverts them. If they are taking forms of different kinds, it would revert them back to their original state.
That's an idea.
Maybe just everyone we meet from here on out, we should make touch.
He might just be stuck as me. I'm not sure if he's a changeling as such. He's more of a simulacrum. He's a copy of me. He's not so much a doppelganger.
So you're sure he can't change his appearance?
Unless, of course, he's learnt magics during his time in the material world. I mean, look how far I've come.
Okay.
I've learned a swath of different spells. He could have easily found a way to alter his appearance, but...
With my new very high perception.
Yes.
I don't know how paranoid this is. I just want to make sure Toblin seems like Toblin, because that whole interaction was really weird. I don't know.
Paranoid.
I'm super paranoid about it.
It's Toblin. It's gotta be.
Do you want to roll a insight check or something on him?
Oh, sure. And then maybe look at my drink to make sure it doesn't have anything weird in it.
It's downing another keg.
4.
He looks perfectly normal.
Oh, okay. Huh, good.
Don't panic yourself.
It's just the beard is really weird.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know?
But no, there's an important distinction.
Difficult age as I stroke my long red beard.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised he's alive, and he seems fine though. He seems fine. Okay, good.
Okay.
Has it been 10 minutes? Where's Dante?
Yeah, we'll see. Is he coming back yet?
Yeah, so Dante, you head off to the kind of the stocks.
Yeah, the prison, basically.
There's basically a little jail here.
Okay, I will stride in, cocksure of myself, and look towards any kind of official...
Yeah, there's a kind of guard who's yawning and on duty at a table.
Sir, I require your assistance.
Yeah. Oh, hey. What do you need?
I will point towards the rest of the jails and I say, are any of these vermin to be executed?
He kind of like goes and looks at his ledger and says, I mean, we're not really about that kind of punishment here. Duncan just lets us keep them in the jail, really. I mean, it sucks. I mean, they just have to pay loads of money for them all, you know, like they don't feed themselves.
I'll look towards them and go, surely execution would befit them in a world like this. Perhaps we should change the method of execution because, you know, the world is becoming inundated with undead. Perhaps burning by purification would be a better way of executing criminals.
Well, I mean, I agree, but you have to take it up with Duncan. I mean, he's the lawmaker in town.
I will take that up with Duncan. Thank you very much. Yeah. And I will leave and head towards Duncan.
Good man.
No, Duncan would never.
All right. So you head back to find Duncan. It actually turns out that Duncan's headed into a tavern to get his breakfast as well. He sits down with Georgie and Sindnar and Lubron and starts having a drink. Having some,
getting merry.
Getting merry, you know.
I will not bring the subject up until I have an opportunity.
Yeah, fair. You see, as you guys are drinking, Dante, you drink. Oh no, you had your honeyed wine, didn't you?
Yep.
Anybody want me a Constitution saving throw?
No. I don't know if I would.
Come on, Dante, you got some catching up to do there, buddy.
Yeah, I'll stick to my honeyed wine, thank you very much. Keep my wits about me. Who's gonna defend you guys when you're passed out drunk on the floor?
Let me see those con saving for us.
What if I wasn't drinking because I was very suspicious?
This
is now a safe place. Trying to spike his drink with a
definitely
shot.
This is
20.
not real life, Chris.
20.
19.
It's good.
Oh, mine's rolling.
Yeah, you are.
God damn it.
Wait, is everyone rolling?
Yeah.
No, the people who drink us.
I mean, Dante, you drank your honeyed wine, so you can roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hook.
15 for me.
Pretty good. 15 from Oberon, 14 from Dante, 19 from Sindanarin, and 20 from Georgie. You guys feel totally fine.
Good stuff.
It's good drinks.
Alright.
Good drinks. Toblin continues to clean his drink from the other side of the bar.
Hey,
Toblin, you don't want to join us?
You guys want
2
another
more
one?
kegs.
Yeah, another round.
There we go.
I'm not feeling it.
That's the group I remember.
I am purposefully holding back after about 3 glasses just to wait till I get absolutely wasted and probably pass out.
Yeah.
Are these watered down, Toblin? Come on, man. Don't do this to us.
you always did know.
Yeah, you bastard.
That's always what you call me. And
I don't like this. I want to watch him very carefully as he pours these.
Can I just have like an insight check? Just
Sure,
like
sure.
I'm just.
I mean, even I
watching.
met this guy before. Like he seems kind of normal. Like he seems kind of
No, it's just Georgie's is getting me
No,
paranoid.
I'm super paranoid.
Everyone's betraying me really, like recently.
Yeah, he like pours you guys another. He seems like he's just pouring it straight from the the barrels. You know, like you can watch him do it. Georgie, you kind of giving me a weird look. Is everything okay with us?
Yeah, what was the... I'm trying to remember the last time I saw you in Fandalin. What did I say? Do you remember?
You said a lot of things. Most of them were mean.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that is true. But it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like super good. I'm so glad you're okay. How'd you survive again?
Oh, you know, just like classic Toblin things, like running away and with mud, hiding places.
Yeah. Yeah, those are all like super smart. So I'm super glad that you're okay.
Yeah, drink up.
Well, we are, don't worry.
Like,
When he says that, I give him like a nugget. Go, yeah, you did.
Like I said, I stopped drinking after the 3rd glass.
Duncan. I pull Duncan aside.
Yeah. Yes.
Duncan.
He's had a few too many. Yeah.
Yeah. How long has Toblin been back?
Who?
Toblin. Stonehill, the little guy right there.
I don't know. Don't think I've seen him before. Must be new.
I mean, he was in Fandalen before.
Oh, I remember that little one. Yeah, oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes, I remember him. Yes, yes.
How long has he been back?
I don't remember him ever coming back. But there are lots of people around, you know.
Yeah.
Georgie, I think you're just trying to fish where there's no dolphins, alright?
Yeah.
Dolphins are not
Bye.
fish, they are mammals.
It's okay. Yeah, you're a dolphin. Anyway, I
Yep.
think you just drink another, you'll be fine.
You know, I'm just like not thirsty. I want to get my, my rings back. And
Oh,
so I
yeah.
just want to stay like really sober.
Actually, I really want my amulet as well.
Yeah.
Liana's. That's really special to me. I miss
Yeah.
Liana. Damn.
Yeah, I gotta speak to the blacks. Ugh, rum.
You guys,
Yeah.
you gotta go, Toblin says. What about one for the road?
What? It's not. I didn't even hear the last call. Nonsense.
Haha.
Yeah, we could stay, I guess.
Yeah, stay a while.
You can shut up shop. We'll just stay inside.
Hey, that's a good idea. Lock him.
Lock
Yeah,
in.
lock in.
Lock in.
Yeah.
Woo!
And Toblin bars the door and locks it. And
Fucking bad guy.
he turns around to you and smiles. And that is where we wrap up tonight's episode.
Wait a minute. I'm still there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
still
yeah.
there. That's what we're
No,
gonna
I
wrap
wanted
this
to
one up, I'm
leave.
afraid.
I wanted to leave.
Too bad.
They always do.
My plan
Yes.
will fail.
I'm so happy.
Well, friends, that's what we're going to end tonight's episode of Angel and Necromancer, but don't worry, we have the Tomb of Annihilation coming at you in just a few minutes' time. We're going to go on a 30-minute break, play a couple of podcasts, and head over to our next show, Tomb of Annihilation. So stick around for that one, plenty more D&D coming your way today. Let's go around the cast and crew. Did we enjoy ourselves? Where can we find you guys online? Of course, if you guys in chat enjoyed tonight's show, please do let us know, and if you haven't followed yet, hit that follow button and join us. Let's start with Liam. What do you think of tonight's show, my friend?
Yeah, amazing. Great stuff. I can't believe the dragon. That was just crazy. I don't even know what to think of that. It was over as quickly as it happened. I was, from Dante's point of view, it was like, yeah, okay. Oh, all right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Shit happens to this party all the time. That's not the worst thing to happen.
True.
I can't wait for like next week so that I can try and actually do what I whispered you will.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can find me at RedJesterQQ, or you can find me on my YouTube channel, Red and Slim Gaming. I'll post a link in the chat.
Awesome.
That's it.
Chris.
Yeah. Oh man, that was fun. So many overload of magic surges, curses. Man, that's what happens when you overload. It just backfires and everything explodes and dragons die in one shot. Love it. Yeah, and I'm so glad that Oberon's got his memories back now. I think it's going to be a turning point for him. I think there's going to be a much more positive outlook now, rather than all this bickering. So, looking forward to a new start, almost.
Yeah, I agree.
You can find me on Twitter at Senrith_, as well as on the YouTube channel Liam just mentioned as well. So,
Great
and I'll
stuff.
see you here next Monday.
Yeah. Don't worry, Kid Battlebeard. We are starting a new show in just a couple minutes' time. So you caught the end of this one. Next one about to begin. Pro Restarter.
Hello. Yes, no, great session, great dragon slaying, great ultimate power, and great drinking as well. I'm looking forward to more this keg roleplay
Yes.
we've established. It's super fun. I love it. But now you can catch me here on Mondays on this lovely show. You can catch me also on Twitch as well, Pro Restarter, on Twitter, Pro Restarter, and on YouTube, Pro Restarter, where I'm doing gaming, tabletops, D&D, and all the weird stuff that happens on the internet. I'm part of that now.
And part of it. You're part of this world. Awesome. Lauren.
That was so much fun. Son of a bitch! I knew something was up. I'm really excited. So yeah, I'm here on Mondays on Twitter at That Salty Ginger, and I'm gonna be starting a pulp Call of Cthulhu game with Greg I think the second weekend of November, but I'm sure he'll plug it after Tomb of Annihilation. I'm really excited about that.
Awesome. Well, that's it from us here at the Age of Ultron Necromancer crew. We'll be back same time next week, joined once again by Gillian. We're going to go on a half-hour break, going to play some Turncloaks podcast, and then, of course, we'll be back with the Tomb of Annihilation. So grab a drink, grab some food, and we'll see you guys again real soon. Farewell, Age of Ultron Necromancer crew. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.